on? What's tea? Y'all, we about to have to get into it. We're about to have to get into it, see what's going on out here. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a happening. I can feel it. Y'all, I'm waiting for folks to get in the room, okay? Y'all foul on in. Come on in. Come on into the room. All right now. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Y'all, it's a lot going on. That's all I got for you. It's a lot going on. Waiting for everybody to get in so we can start chopping up this tea on period. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Flawless. Hey, Miss Flawless girl. Y'all, we had some messages coming through. So I said, let me pop out. Tell y'all what's going on with these messages. Somebody, y'all, it's a karmic somewhere. I'm telling y'all, she real jealous of what's going on. What's up, Amsterdam? Good evening from the States. Okay. Lovely to have you. Hey, y'all. Hey, Dion. Hey, Miss D. Cherise. Hey, Bridget girl. What's up, Dallas? All right now. Hey, was that Egdy? Hey, girl. All right. The Netherlands. Come on, Netherlands. What time is it in the Netherlands? What time is it for y'all over there? All right now. Bridget from the Netherlands. Y'all, somebody, y'all. This karmic feminine, it's like somebody was rejoicing on playing a long game. Like they might have been playing a long game with a masculine. What's up, Columbus? Playing a long, oh wow, after midnight. Yeah. Oh my goodness, wow, okay, it's like 6 p.m. for me, something like that, something along them lines. Yes, ma'am, y'all go get y'all, if you got a little wanger, get y'all a little wanger. Listen, somebody, she was playing a long game. This person really felt like she was in position, okay? This is a karmic feminine that felt like she was in position. Somebody felt like she had what it took to get the goal, to grab the man, baby. I don't know what happened. This was a masculine. Somebody was with a masculine. This man was making a lot of promises. He was promising what he was going to do. He might have even told you that this past relationship was almost over, or that, you know, she doesn't mean anything to me. We're on our way out the door. Y'all, if you are new, please do go ahead. Thumbs up the live, even if you're not new, okay? Thumbs up the live. Subscribe if you are new, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up the live, okay? Subscribe if you are new. And, you know, if you would like to gift, don't be afraid, girl. Gift, throw a little heart in the comments. This masculine, whomever he was, y'all, he's somebody that was really putting on a good showing. Somebody was making it sound like they had plans for you. I just keep hearing future faking. Somebody was acting like this is where we're about to go. We're about to take these trips, or we're about to do this forever. Somebody was promising a 10 of Pentacles to someone. They were saying this is going to be longevity. I'm going to be with you. Somebody was explaining away this past relationship, this past partner, this other partner. This partner was not a past partner. What's up, Isis? This partner was not a past partner, but they were acting like this person was a past partner. They were pretending their present partner, their current partner, was a past partner. Like, oh, I'm not with that person anymore. I'm not, you know, somebody was playing the role. Okay? Somebody fed you one version of events when the real true version of events was going on behind the curtain. What's up, Golden? Was going on behind the curtain, okay? Y'all check this out. We're finna see what was going on. The first thing I want to know is, why was this person coming to you, feeding you the storyline they was feeding you, okay? That's the first question. Where was they coming from with that? Why tell you, you know, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that? Why were they telling you that? Girl, we got to get to the bottom of that first and foremost, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up the live, girl. Let's not forget to thumbs up the live, girl. Okay, we outside on a Saturday. Y'all already know. We getting our Saturday on. Cause y'all know tea, girl, tea don't never quit. Amen. There's always some tea to be sipped. Okay. Shout out to y'all. We need to get us some good little tea. There's some good little tea going on. Some good little tea recipes and stuff like that. Y'all know what's good? Put a little red wine in some rose tea. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay? I'm just gonna let y'all just, and then you put you some what did I put in there? Was it what's them sugar cubes? Girl, I had something good in there. Not sugar cubes. Girl, I'm gonna have to tell y'all. It was lit. I can't even remember what it was. It was maybe it was hibiscus tea. Did I do hibiscus tea and red wine? Girl, I don't even remember, but it was lit. Thank you so much, Golden. Y'all, so let's go ahead and look to it, y'all. Let's see what happened. Why did this masculine feel like he should be telling you? He was selling you a storyline. Why? What did he want? First of all, let's talk about him. This masculine was a whole mess. Because I know y'all heard all them cards hit the floor for absolutely no reason. This man's life was a mess. Girl, I didn't even do nothing, girl. About 50 cards just hit the floor. This man's life was a mess. It was so much going on with him. We see the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This masculine had a lot going on in his life at the time. Knight of Swords energy. Something to do with his anger and emotions overflowing had created a nightmare. This man's life was a mess. Emotionally, mentally. His temper had created some type of nightmare on some other part of his life. His emotions, his getting rah-rah, his getting turned up. He was doing too much. It had created a nightmare in the background for him some kind of way. This man's life was a mess. Baby, more than the whole deck. That was like 2 or 3 decks that fell on the floor at one time. I just had, they all fell. This ain't even the half of what fell. Literally just fell. There's still yet more cards that fell. All of these cards hit the floor. Okay? I can't even get to all of them. Yes, ma'am. This man's life was a mess. It was a whole mess. Lots of things falling apart at one time. Okay? This man's emotions, his temper, his ability to handle things, it was a mess with that. Thank you, Golden. It was a mess with a shitty mess. Yes, it was. It was a whole mess with that. This man had a situation going on in his life that involved his emotions. This man's emotions were pouring over, spilling over. It had become a nightmare-like situation for him. There was a lot of things falling apart. Seven of Cups came through for us, y'all, in the reverse. There was a lot of things falling apart, a lot of issues. This man had lost control of some things. He wasn't able to quite bring some things together. He wasn't able to quite put some things together. There were some issues going on with him where he wasn't really able to, baby, and injustice. This man was experiencing a lot of imbalance and injustice. He was crying out for something. As a result of this man's temper, as a result of what was going on in his life, he was being held to certain circumstances that he didn't think was fair. This man's emotions and issues had started to create problems for him, and he felt like he was being done wrong. He felt like things were not fair. He felt like things weren't working out for him the way that they should have been working out for him. This man was in a hole. This man was having a problem. This man felt like life was treating him unfairly. When he came towards you, some things had fallen apart for him. He felt like life was treating him unfairly. King of Swords in the reverse. There were some plans and some thoughts. This man had been, let me tell you something. This man had been managing his life with his mind. He had always known what to think of, what to do, how to do it, how to move, how to keep control of his environment. His ability to do that had been jeopardized. He was not really able to do that anymore. His plans, his ability to control his circumstances, his ability to control his environment, it was no longer so. He had lost control of the board. He had lost control of his situation and circumstances. The future for this man was one that he did not believe he was going to be able to control. This man had been in a situation prior to dealing with you where he had been in control. And he had been able to control the situation through tantrums, fits, emotions, what he don't like, what he don't care for. I don't want this. I don't want that. He had been able to control the situation based on his emotions. Based on, I'm literally hearing the word tyrant. He had been a bit of a tyrant. He had been able to control the board through fits. I just keep hearing that, y'all. Fits, tantrums. He had been able to always get control of things by acting up, by acting out. Something had gone on that wasn't allowing him to do that anymore. Baby, there had been a shift. We see incoming message. Something had changed where he was no longer able to move like he was once able to move. Five of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the upright, y'all. This man felt betrayed inside of his situation. Whatever situation he had going on, he felt betrayed because something changed. He may have even received a message, literally received a message, a text or something that let him know it wasn't the way that he thought it was anymore. Things had changed. Everything was different. Something was being sacrificed. This man was being asked to sacrifice something in order to hold up the life that he had previously had. He was having to let something go. It had been made clear to this man that if you want to keep whatever situation he had going on, he was going to have to sacrifice something. He was going to have to stop doing something. We see this king with these bloody swords, y'all. He is coming out in the reverse. Okay? The king is coming out in the reverse with these bloody swords. A lot of the crimes this man committed was just coming back to haunt him. He had been doing a lot of things emotionally to people where he was really exploiting people's Cancer energy. Like somebody around him may have had a moon in Cancer, or maybe he had a moon in Cancer, or maybe he just understands manipulation from the perspective of a Cancer. But this masculine was really manipulating people's emotions. He really got off on kind of tasting the blood of the emotions that he was able to manipulate. Like if he could manipulate a chick to cry or something, for him, this was like, yes, I feel super powerful. I got under your skin. I hurt you. Okay. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Okay. That's Numbers 6:24 and 25. Let me tell y'all something about this. This masculine really brought this towards you. This trying to kind of manipulate you and like taste the blood of your emotions. He had somebody emotional. Like you might have really believed this man loved you, or you really believed love is what he was after. He really, really made a mistake because this betrayal of emotions that he cast, when he did it to you, you are blessed, covered, and kept by the Most High. Okay, you are blessed, covered, and kept by the Most High. And trying to get the blood of somebody associated with the Most High, we know that's at the very least, that's a really bad idea. Okay, at the very least, that's a bad idea. Okay, come on, Paris. Real Miss Missy. Okay, girl, shout out to you, Paris, in the building. That was a bad decision. Eight of Wands in the reverse. What you may not have known when you came on the scene with him, there were already people that had stopped communicating with him. There were already women that had stopped communicating with this masculine. He had already, in a sense, kind of run people away. His primary relationship, it wasn't what it used to be. He had, when this man came towards you, he had kind of burned some bridges, okay? He had burned quite a few bridges. He had said words that all were backfiring against him. He had created emotional traps that were backfiring against him. There were people they were upset with him. They were mad at him. When this man came towards you, he was being forced to pay for a lot of what he had done in a previous relationship. A lot of the bad words he had said, the emotional fits, the fits of anger, possibly fighting with women. This man had been problematic. And somebody, whoever this past partner was, she was making him pay for what he was doing. She was forcing him to be accountable for the way he had been misbehaving. And this man's answer to that was to come out and try to create an emotional bond with you. That was how he was going to try to escape, or at least distract himself from having to deal with basically the consequences of what he had been doing with this other person. When you release resistance, this masculine was coming into the space with you and hoping that you wouldn't be resistant to what he was bringing to the table. He was hoping it wasn't too late. I don't know what y'all have been through before, but this masculine was very aware that he would not even have much time to sell you anything. He wasn't going to have a long time to tell you the story. Like, this masculine knew out the gate, if he was going to try to go after you, he better have it together and he better talk fast. So you have a man who was trying to quickly rope you into a position of basically, baby, this was a man that was looking for a backup. He was looking for a backup relationship. I don't know no other way to phrase it. He was looking for a backup relationship. This masculine was looking for something that he could do, a relationship that he could have in the background of the one that he was in, because he had started to spoil the one that he was in. The one that he was in was making a mess. The one that he was in was creating a problem. The one that he was in, girl, the lady was sick of him. Okay, the lady had had enough. It was too much. Wheel of Fortune. We see destiny energy coming through. This man was hoping that he could get you to let him in quickly so that he could shift his destiny. This man was trying to shift his destiny quickly. Baby, it was an emergency. Someone please call 911. Girl, it was an emergency. This man was trying to quickly. Girl, that song was coming to me. Tell them I just got shot down. Girl, that last woman was through with him. That last woman she was like, I've had enough. She had shot him down. And it was piercing him through his soul, girl. This man was feeling cold over there in that relationship that he was with her. He was feeling broken. He was feeling cold. Things was not making sense. You were 911, girl. When they say someone please call 911, this man, you were 911, girl. You were that. Somebody please, if you are new to the room, girl, please do subscribe. Also, do not be afraid to thumbs up the live. Gift if you may, girl. You were 911, girl, period. Water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I told y'all there's a lot of water sign energy around this situation. There's a lot. This is all about emotions. Emotions make you cry sometime. Okay. This is all about emotions. It's all about, girl, that song was the jam, wasn't it? This is all about emotions. This whole relationship, everything that he was doing was about emotions. I'm going to tell y'all the honesty. This man has emotional problems. He had some emotional problems. His emotional problems was the reason the other lady, the Karmic, she was calling herself going to make him be accountable for his emotional problems. Okay? She was finally trying to make him be accountable for those emotional problems. We see water sign energy coming through right here, though. I don't know if she's a girl. It's water sign energy all over this here. Okay? On the run. Okay, on the run. I don't care if we on the run. Who came in like this? This masculine was like, he expected you to go on the run with him. He expected you to, it's like he was trying to frame his trying to come in and create a secondary relationship with you. He was almost trying to frame this like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Like he was trying to make you feel like, it's me and you against the world. It's like he was trying to kind of make you buy into this again. His goal was to get you to buy into this as quickly as possible because he needed somewhere to land. So he goes out in an emergency trying to create a secondary relationship with you. And it's like, oh, I want us to be this Bonnie and Clyde. We're going to run out here together. Baby, he had you effed up. Okay, this is a masculine that had you all the way effed up. The truth is he was washed up. He was washed up. Okay, he was washed up. He was the one having the problem. He was trying to make you feel like y'all, whoever this was, I'm telling you, he was trying to make you feel like y'all were in a problem together. Like we're together in this race against time to establish our love. There was nothing going on with you. There was no drama around you. Your divine feminine energy. You were surrounded by peace. Everything going on with you was straight. It was cool. You weren't looking for anything in particular. He was washed up. His emotional problems had finally caught up with him. And then he tries to show up to you and say, oh, me and you are about to fight the world for our love. And you were so not into that. This man was dealing with a certain amount of obsession. Okay. There was an obsession here when it came to you, to this situation. This man was obsessed with trying to make this work. Okay. I left because you told me to. He was only away from the other lady because the other lady told him to bounce. Truthfully. The other lady was trying to prove her strength card. The other lady was trying to prove her strength and had told him to leave. I'm done. You in here cutting up. Okay. Just get out. Just get out. Just get out of my house. The other lady had threw him out because she was trying to play a game and prove a point. She wanted to show him that she was not some kind of pushover. We see the fool. So this man thinks that he thought that his solution to being forced to be responsible for the mess that he had done, his solution was to come get you, okay? The Lord will guide you always, Isaiah 58:11. But we're going to say it once again because we keep seeing and hearing the voice of the Lord in all of this, is that nobody can just come grab you and pluck you like a flower, okay, divine, and put you in a demonic situation. That's not even an option for you. I'm just telling you the real tea. It's not an option for you to just be plucked up because of your divine nature. No karmic masculine can just come pluck you up without having to pay the cost of thinking that he's going to come and just grab one of the chosen and pluck you up and set you down in the middle of some manure. That's not even allowed. That goes against all types of spiritual codes. But this is what he thought he was going to be able to do. Reciprocal lines. This man thought, to be honest, when it comes to you, he believed that he can kind of put, as long as he played a role with you, it's like he expected you to mirror him. So he always looked at you as being the type of person that if someone was nice to you, you were just gonna be nice back. If he acted like he wanted to be with you, you weren't gonna have an opinion. You were just gonna be with him. He really believed that any way that he treated you, you were gonna be glad for it and just treat him that way back. So if he acted like, oh, it's me and you, Bonnie and Clyde on the run, then you was gonna just jump into formation and be like, yes, it's me and you, Clyde and Bonnie on the run. This man really thought that he was gonna be able to once again manipulate your emotions. That's the name of the game when it comes to him. You were not happy. One of the first things that went wrong here was that you really weren't not happy with what he was serving you. Like you were just, you were questioning everything. You were irritated. You were pouting. You were like, this, something's wrong. Something's not going on right. You didn't care for that. This man was not around. We see I miss you. This man was not around a lot of the times. Okay, he wasn't really available. Hey, Candisa, he wasn't really available. He wasn't around much. So you found yourself being made all of these promises by this masculine, but then it's like, okay, then where are you? Why aren't you here? You started to put your guards up when you started to realize that this masculine was selling you this big dream, but you never were happy because it's like, you telling me all of this is supposed to be going on with us, but I can't even find you half the time. But I'm supposed to be so happy and everything's supposed to be so great. These were the times where his temper showed up. I told y'all when this started. This man had a temper. He had an ugly way about himself. I just keep hearing the words temper, tantrum, 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 fit, tantrum, fit. This man would have little fits. He's like an emotional bitch or something like that. I don't know. Girl, it's a lot going on. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please do not be afraid to subscribe. Okay, don't forget to thumbs up the live, boo. Thumbs up the live. Also, gift if you would like, girl. Super chat if you will. This masculine here, y'all, he had a nasty temper. He had a really nasty temper. He had an ugly temper. This was the type of masculine that when he doesn't get his way, when his manipulation isn't paying out the way, this man thinks he's very clever, y'all. He thinks he's very clever. He thinks he's very brave. He thinks he's very put together. He really believes in his ability to show up and be a king of swords. He thinks he's a real king of swords in reverse. He thinks he's very much a strategist, a manipulator. He thinks he's clever. He can outthink the average bear. So when he thinks he's outthought you or outthought anyone and he's going to be able to create whatever scheme or scam he's trying to create and it doesn't work, this man acts a fool. He acts up. He doesn't care for that. The first thing he's going to do is start to go and review other options. So pause. I'm about to literally blow your hair back because let me tell you something. This woman that he was dealing with, this original energy that he was dealing with, she was trying to make him be responsible for his temper and how he was misbehaving. She was holding him accountable for the way he was acting. So he called himself going to step out and start exploring other options to get away from what she was trying to make him go through. But he got over there with you and he wasn't doing what you told him to do either. He wasn't showing up like he said. He wasn't giving the things that he wanted to give. He wasn't doing the things that you wanted him to do. He was disappointing you. So you started giving him a hard time and expecting him to do things differently. So girl, he was finna go get another woman on you. Girl, the man was getting you to be the other woman on his woman. And then when he couldn't play you, he was going to try to get another woman on you. This masculine, literally, let me tell y'all something. It's giving polygamy because it's almost like he had collected in his mind, divine, you were another wife. He was picking you up thinking that you were going to be another wife. This is how diseased this karmic masculine's mind is. He was picking you up so that you could be an additional wife. That was the thought process. So his first wife was tripping. Okay, the first wife was acting a fool. So, and she was acting a fool because he ain't shit. Okay, so he decided he was going to get a second wife to rectify until she get her act together. And then he gets the second wife, and the second wife was like, you're not pleasing to me either. So this masculine decides, well, then I'll go get another wife. Queen of Pentacles. This masculine started putting money into somebody as a third party, okay? Hold the MFing horn. He started putting money into somebody that was most likely a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn energy. He started going to her. He was trying to get money from her, or was he giving her money? Hold on, we're going to have to get to the bottom of that, y'all. We got to pull something else. Girl, this thing not ready to go. Past life. This third woman was somebody from a past life. This third woman was somebody that he had already been with in the past. This was somebody from back yonder way. This wasn't somebody new. This was somebody old. And he tried to come back and put her in the mix, okay? Enlightenment. This woman knew more about him this time than she knew previously. This woman knew more about his situation this time than she knew previously. Okay, so when he went and tried to grab this third woman, the third woman came in the door. She was somebody he knew from the past, and he thought, you know what, I'm just going to slide in with her. He was finna try to force her into a situation, babes. He was finna try to force her to be on whatever it was. This woman had a whole new energy when he showed back up, baby. This woman had become somebody that the sun rose and set on. This woman was a whole queen. Whoever this third woman is, she had dealt with some high-level spiritual transformation. So he went back and got her from the past because he thought she would be old, reliable. He knew her. She would be easy breezy. He could jump in with her and slide her right into position. But when he showed up with her, she was somebody else, baby. This woman had flipped and turned, okay? She was in a whole nother energy. She was very focused. It's almost giving me witch. Like her energy, by the time he found her again, she was like a queen girl. She was like a queen in a tower. I don't know why, I just purely get tower card energy from this woman. She was the tower. This was the type of woman that spiritually, because of her eye, because of how she is, she had the power to blow a roof off of all of this. And he had no idea. He went back to her because he remembers her as being practical, stable. You know, she's earth sign girl. Practical, stable, somebody that he could always depend on to just be who she was going to be. This masculine went back to her thinking, I know who I'll go back to, her. She's not going to give me no problems. She's just going to be glad I'm there. When he went back and found sis, baby, sis was a whole new woman, okay? This is somebody that had amassed great spiritual power by the time he got back to her. It's giving me gray witch as well, which is really a trip for him because we know with a gray witch, she's going to lean in whichever direction is necessary. White magic or black magic or a little bit of both. She's going to do whatever she needs to do to get the job done. So getting back involved with her spiritually, this is going to be a major, this ain't a good look. This is going to be a major blow for Buddy because we don't know what sis is going to do. Baby, give me a couple of more cards on her. Girl, this story already took a wild turn. Baby, we're going to pull a couple of more cards on her because I'm getting the vibe that she's going to be a game changer. Okay, she's going to be a game changer. Feeling shut out. When he went back and grabbed her, he really wasn't even able to quite figure out where she was coming from. So this masculine's energy starts to change with the introduction of this third woman, who I just keep hearing the word concubine. This masculine thought that third woman was going to be the concubine. He thought that third woman was going to be the one that he was going to be able to kind of just, this is my plaything. He didn't feel like he was going to have to be quite as responsible for her. So there was this belief at this time that he was going to be able to just jump in with her and make it happen. But the truth is by the time he gets to this third woman, he's feeling shut out. Okay, he can't really read her like he thought he was going to be able to. He thought, I think so, yes, he thought it was going to be easy to read. Baby, what did he get when he went over that lady house? A rude awakening, okay? That third woman changes the game. This third woman changes the board spiritually because this masculine now has created a threefold situation around himself with all this feminine energy. He probably don't realize that, but that's what he has created, okay? This original karmic energy, she kind of set off the shift in events that allows these other feminine energies to end up a part of this masculine's life, okay? And really not, because he's just a sucker that he ran out and did it this way. Please tell me about this first karmic energy. Hold on, these fell out, y'all. We got to read these. Y'all, King of Wands comes through in the reverse. This first karmic energy, she was really trying to like use sex to punish this masculine. She was trying to kind of not give him sex and kind of push him out into the street is the vibe I'm getting, King of Wands. This woman here is manipulative. This first feminine, yes, she was trying to hold him accountable for what he does, but with this King of Wands in reverse just gives the vibe that it was not with righteous cause. This was not a righteous cause. This was not, I'm going to make you be accountable for doing me wrong because you should be held accountable for doing me wrong. Something about this was not righteous. Something about this was disharmonious. It's like she might have been trying to push him out in the streets to get sex so that she could get sex herself. Like her reasons for pushing him away, yes, it was to hold him accountable, but it was also to create room in her own life. 8 of Cups, this woman actually might have been trying to leave him, and she herself was trying to just weave a... So let me tell you something about this. Just like this masculine is the King of Swords in reverse, there's the same type of energy on this other feminine, this karmic feminine he was with. Just like he always trying to weave and manipulate, she's always trying to weave and manipulate. It's like they was trying to weave and manipulate around each other. He was trying to like bully her and dog her out, something with his temper. He might have been up in there fighting. Any kind of weird mess might have been going on, causing arguments. And she was just going to try to make him feel like, well, I'm holding that against you, so you should just get out. But the truth is, she wanted to get him out because she got some stuff that she want to do. Okay? True tea. It was more about what she wanted to do. The Star card comes out in reverse, y'all. The Star card comes out in reverse. She was trying to walk away herself, and she's not faithful. So this woman isn't faithful. She had cards and men's with an S up her own sleeves. It wasn't all about how he was acting. It wasn't all about he fighting and fussing. A lot of it was truly just about how he was. She just was ready to move that fool out the way, y'all. It ain't even no more to it than that. Page of Wands comes through in the reverse. Baby, she was trying to move him out the way, but she wanted to do it in a way where he wouldn't be too quick to call back. Page of Wands in reverse. She wasn't trying to create additional communication for them. For him and her. She was trying to create a situation that would put distance in. Like maybe he'll be gone and be gone for a while. So it's like he might have thought that he caused this problem. He might have thought that he started this fight. He might have thought his behavior, like, oh, she's so sick of my behavior. Yeah, she was sick of his behavior, but that wasn't quite the reason that she was creating the problems that she was creating for him. You see what I'm saying? This lady was trying to buy herself some time, regardless of how you look at it. It's like you almost want to say she wanted a vacation from bro, and she had figured his bad behavior, like maybe she does that regularly. His bad behavior is her excuse to get a vacation. Okay, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please go ahead and subscribe. Okay, do thumbs up the live. This lady was trying to buy her. She was trying to buy her a few months away from bro. The Fool comes through in the reverse. Okay, listen. It's like everything that she had put into this masculine, this woman had been manipulating him, this karmic feminine. She knows how to manipulate him, how to buy herself time from him, all that kind of mess. It's like everything that she had been doing to manipulate him and play these little games with him, it's like he had started to kind of drown in it. It's like it was already starting to like slightly backfire because he was becoming more and more disgruntled with her, and he was kind of giving her more and more problems. It's like she had played so many games with his mind that he was becoming more and more of the things that she didn't want him to be doing. Like she would try to use him fighting her against him, but she had manipulated him so to the point that he was fighting her that much worse. They household, they situation, what they had going on was just steadily falling apart. It was just bad news over there. So this man now found himself, he was just out here in the street stupid, y'all. It's really, man, we gotta get deeper involved in this. Y'all hear me digging for more cards because this was a mess. This here, fed up. Actually, she was sick of him. And she was kind of trying to manipulate him out into the street. So however it was, he kind of ended up taking you on as a second wife. It's like in a roundabout way, she had created that. She had created that environment. Like, she was holding him accountable, but it was on purpose. It was for her own benefit. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please go ahead and subscribe. It was for her own benefit. Everything that she does is for her own benefit. Emotions, worry, fear. After he had been around you for a while, y'all, this lady started to get nervous. It's like she started to get emotional. She manipulated him away from her so she could get some free time. But once he was around you, she started to kind of stress. Like somebody was threatened by you. Somebody was threatened by you. She was confused. She was threatened. She was feeling some certain kind of way about you. 9 of Cups. She looked at you and felt like you were a winner, Divine. Like she saw something about you. It's like she saw you as being sexier than her and more feminine than her, and immediately was like, oh, wait a minute. If I push him away and he chose her to go around, she was scared. It's not that she wasn't pushing him away, but when she saw who she had pushed him away to, she started to get spooked. Like you start to look to her like the type of woman that don't lose. Like, I know that I'm not finna win in no battle with her. As soon as she started to see who he had ran to, 9 of Pentacles, baby, she saw you as the ultimate threat. She saw you as the ultimate threat. This woman was extremely threatened by you specifically because of it's like your femininity and your sexuality. However you look to her or talk or carry yourself, she doesn't feel like she's particularly who this man wants look-wise. She doesn't feel like she's the beauty standard. She doesn't. Like, she feels like she's kept this man by manipulating him and playing in his mind, but she's never felt she kept him because she was the baddest or the sexiest, or she doesn't believe that he really cares about that part of her. So once she saw that, yeah, you getting free time, but look who he over there with, this lady was shook because she's like, I don't think, if he goes to her, I can't get him back. Power supply. This became for her, like, she started to see you as somebody that could potentially have him. Like, she saw you as like, okay, well, if he end up over there with her, that's where he gonna be. So all of a sudden now this woman is threatened. Y'all, she was very threatened by you. She started to feel burdened. Somebody started to really stress, baby. This karmic feminine started to stress really badly about you. About what he was doing with you, where he was at with you. Girl, first, she didn't even want the man. She sent him over your house, okay? Now she over here. We see this 7 of Swords. Now she's over here, y'all, plotting and lying and sneaking and sliding. When initially she was manipulating the man out of her house, okay? Now she see he over there with somebody, and it seemed like, oh, wow, well, he even fell in love with her. The lady started playing with this man in the background, y'all. Somebody... You might have been dealing with this masculine, and all of a sudden you realize the shift. You see here, we pulled this before, y'all. We pulled it before. We saw not happy, I miss you energy that was coming through. You was finding that you really wasn't seeing him a lot. Like, you had been made all these promises by him. He had told y'all was going to be this. We're going to be the Bonnie and Clyde. We're going to be slipping and sliding, doing our big one. Then all of a sudden you was barely even seeing him. All of a sudden you couldn't find him. All of a sudden you didn't know what was going on. The issue with that, y'all, was that this lady had started yanking his chain in the background. 7 of Swords. This lady had started, all of a sudden she want the man back. All of a sudden, she want to pull his attention back. All of a sudden, she's threatened because she see that what he got, she knows she can't hold on. So she going to start trying to pull him back, y'all. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please do subscribe, okay? Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Baby, we in here chopping up this tea. All of a sudden, she started trying to pull him back, okay? I love you. I adore you. You should be home. You should be home. You should come back. All of this was about you, baby. This woman didn't give a damn about this man. She had a whole nother man she was trying to link up with. Sis was in the background playing games with a whole nother person. Soon as she got a look at you or saw a picture or read a text message, something she did let her know, like, you know you in over your head, right? You know if he stay outside is where you going to become outside, okay? That lady looked at you and was like, I'm going to mess around and be outside if we keep going at this rate. So she start trying to blind this man, causing confusion, lying, creating all types of drama. Whatever drama you was dealing with, it was coming from her. It was coming from her. This lady was in the background and she was causing lots and lots of confusion. Y'all, this lady was trying to blind him. So she was trying to manipulate him. This woman plays in this man's head all the time. And he's never able to get free of her because she's so damn good at it. And the crazy part is, I really believe she manipulates him exactly the way he manipulates everybody else. It's almost like he tries to, it's like he got his little game from her. Like the game that he tries to run out in the street, it ain't even his, it's hers. This karmic feminine energy that he got, literally, she runs him. Y'all, this man presented himself to somebody in the collective like he was free, like he was available, like he's just out of a relationship, or he's let that thing go in the past, but I'm here. This man was not available. This woman picks up his brain and starts playing with it whenever she feels like it. Whenever she feels like it. Literally, she will pick this man up and just start toying with him, okay? She starts buying this man gifts, making him all types of promises. This is the stuff that she does. It's like she knows how to appease him. Like she knows how to play to his ego in a way that will always draw him back. She knows how to like play like, you know, oh, you're all this and that. Girl, this lady might have even had an accident, like, or she feigned one and started acting pathetic, like to draw him back home. Like, you have to be here. One of the kids fell off her bike. We can't make it without you. Girl, whatever it would take to try to draw this man back. This lady pulled out all the stops. She started plotting 7 of Swords. Then it was like, I love you. I'm crazy about you. I bought you a new watch and one of the kids has gas. The house is falling apart. She the one who sent him out in the street in the first damn place. She didn't want him. She didn't want him till she saw that you had him. Then it was like, oh, and this dummy goes back over there around her, 8 of Wands in reverse, and starts to cease communication with you. All of a sudden, you wasn't hearing from him as much. It's like you just didn't know what was going on because whoever this was, he had made such elaborate promises. He had created such an elaborate storyline for where y'all was headed. He might have really invested in it. For some people, like he might have really spent money on trying to get you to buy into this storyline. He took this seriously. This wasn't a situation where like somebody could repeat this to somebody and be like, oh, no, he was serious about me. Well, what proof do you have? Oh, baby, you have proof. This man might have been paying the mortgage. He might have been paying your car note. You might have been driving his car. He helped you get another job. Like he was putting in work to where it looked like, okay, well, he must be really serious about me. He been, keeping the house straight. I've been able to keep my money the last 3 months. Like somebody, he bought a ring or he took me on a trip. Like somebody, this masculine really was doing the work that you would say, well, no man would do that work if he wasn't serious. Okay. It was that type of energy within 3 years in the reverse. He was making you feel like y'all were on a fast track. It wasn't even going to take 3 years. Like somebody was making you feel like we're there. We're almost there. Okay. I'm literally hearing that old Michael Jackson song, baby. This was teenage Mike. We're almost there. Don't give up. Girl, don't give up. We're almost there. Don't give up. Almost there. Baby, this man was making you feel like y'all was 5 seconds away from the altar. Hang in there. Don't give up. It's all about me and you. This man was dropping money, King of Pentacles. And if he wasn't dropping money, he was telling you the money was coming. He was like, oh, it's about to be some money involved in this. If you just give me time, I'm going to get us a crib. Like somebody was really talking big. And all of a sudden, this man was just not really available like that. And somebody, I'm telling you what I said, fake busy. All of a sudden, it was like, oh, they got me doing extra hours. One of my sons needed me to come do this or that. All of a sudden, it was all these stories. And you like, what the hell is going on? Like, he been doing this, he been doing that. Now, all of a sudden, he not around. And you was confused. You looking on social media, this man playing the role even on social media, girl. He posted on social media at the school, at the gym. Y'all not gonna believe what little JR did. I'm up here at the school, and you're like, what is going on? Like, all of a sudden, he's supposedly the busiest man on earth. I can't get a hold of him. Somebody, you was like confused, like, wait, what's going on here? And this man was just hanging on to the story, girl. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Girl, this man wasn't doing nothing extra at work. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a whole lie. He wasn't doing no extra work, girl. They didn't have him on no overtime. And you had that epiphany, babe. You had that epiphany. You was like, wait a minute. No, ma'am, no, sir. I'm being lied to. Baby, it hit somebody upside the head. You took a moment, divine, and you just reflected on it. Like, you looked at it with a fine-tooth comb. Somebody might have started combing through old text messages, putting the pieces together. You might have started looking through this man's text messages, like old text messages, stuff he said to you in the house, going through your mind, like, wait, I remember he said this, and baby, it just stopped adding up for you. You have been hopeful. Like, you were hopeful. You have been hopeful the whole time. You were really like, I don't know about this, but I'm trying to be hopeful. Somebody, when you said and started thinking about it, you started really realizing, like, what you had come into this for was a balanced love. You had been hopeful. You had been balanced. You really started thinking about what it was you wanted when the story started. After you set back and like realized, like, this dude is playing games, and you remembered you came in, you was like, I want something real. I'm hopeful. I'm believing that this could be something great. I really think that we headed good places. But baby, guess what started to become super clear to you? This man lying. It's hidden secrets, girl. It's all types of mess going on here. Hidden secrets and lies. It was a lot of stuff going on that started making you feel like the cauldron was bubbling. Like, was there gossip? You started to realize there was more hands in the pot than there was supposed to be. You started to think about the things this man had been saying to you, and you was like, wait a minute, if it's just me and him, if it's just his promises versus my promises, how is it that we're right here? Where is he at today? Why is he not around? You start to just get that feeling, that spiritual feeling, that let you know there's some other parties present here, because something ain't right. 9 of Swords. For a period of time, y'all, the collective, you weren't taking this right, because your spirit team was giving you the messages. So you wasn't taking this well. You was getting them dreams, nightmares. You might have been dealing with stress, because somebody started to really get them signals, them visions, dreams that kind of started to point you in the right direction. You started to kind of, some of y'all might have been hearing it in your spirit. You might have been seeing it in your spiritual eye, whatever was going on. You start to really understand, like, something is not wrong. What you were experiencing, it's almost like this karmic feminine back here, girl. It's like she was damn near trying to do black magic, because remember, she's a manipulator, and she had kind of manipulated this man out of the position that he had been in with you. This masculine is the type of man that it's not like he was lying to you about wanting to move forward with you. She just literally came in and manipulated him out of it. She has control of this man's soul. He don't control himself. Somebody, when you got involved with him, you did not realize you was getting involved with some other lady's puppet. You didn't know that. You thought he was his own man, and he had control of himself, and that he say what he want to say, and that his money was his. No, ma'am. He had just been cutting up back at that other lady's house, and that lady needed some breathing room from him, and she shucked him out into the street until she felt like being bothered with him again. That's all that happened. And then when she saw you and knew you wasn't the type of lady she could compete with, she just roped his ass back in the house. And I'm going to tell y'all something about little karmic witch bitches like herself. Women that do stuff like that, I want y'all to follow what I'm finna say. Little, like they be, like, say they ugly or something is wrong with them or whatever is going on, where they feel like they can't compete, they karmic pieces of trash out here. Women like that don't really value themselves, they're karmics, they don't really have the divine spirit and connection. They use karmic masculines to beat up divine feminine energies. I hope y'all know that. They literally will do that. They will find a woman that they know they can't compete with, and they just have a dumb man that they have control of. They will do that. Keep snatching them back. Whenever you're in the divine, you're supposed to have them. They can't compete with you, nor do they have the nerve to talk trash to you. They will use that man to beat the divine feminine up. Every time you and him get close to getting together, they'll yank him back. They'll spend a lot of money on him. They'll play games with him. They'll start putting bugs in his ear about you. Because if the man is a karmic and you don't know yet, you don't realize that he's being controlled. And they'll just use him to make you feel bad about being better looking or the divine feminine or, having the glow and the shine that they wish they had. This is their opportunity to stick it to you. They're going to do it through this man. They do it all the time. Next year, y'all, and greed. So at some point, this masculine has stepped back in, but he was still being distant. It may have been during that 4-month period, that period leading up to the holiday. This man might have fell back during that period of time and just tried to hope that you would be so into him, so greedy, so thirsty for his energy that he could just kind of make it up to you in the next year. Like somebody might have fallen back at a key moment, or this masculine, y'all, fell back at a key moment or a key time. Okay? He fell back at a key moment or a key time. And he was like, it's cool, I'm falling back at her birthday, but she want me so bad. She's got so much greed when it comes to me. I'll just make it up on the back end. Whole time, this other woman has just yanked his chain and put him back over there with her. Okay, holidays, birthdays, I'm telling you, she had yanked his chain back. Low key, it was actually probably that she wants him with her on the holidays, and it was probably her birthday. She yanked him back, took him back. You get him back when I'm done with him type of tea. And this masculine just was dependent on this. He felt like he had lied to you well enough, or he had been deceptive enough that you were going to be excited whenever he came back. This was his thought process. Shit, whenever I get back over there, she going to be lit. This is what he was thinking. Okay. October, I told y'all, it started to shift somewhere around that holiday peak. The months before them holidays kick in. This masculine was like, well, he figured that he would just come back whenever he was ready. Y'all see intimacy, baby, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. This man figured whenever the time was right, he was going to just try to slide back in the picture, and that hopefully you loved him so much that whenever he called back, you was going to be excited. He thought he was going to be able to come in with a reminder. Whatever it was, like, man, remember though, all the plans we made? And this man literally thought the game he laid prior to him pulling this move on you was going to be enough to just like, whenever I get ready to come back, I know one thing, Denise going to answer the phone. This is the type of thing he was thinking. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. This is where he had you effed up, sis. You love a fresh start, okay? When something look rotten or spoiled or stinking to you, baby, you're the first one for the fresh. You be like, you know what? It's all good. I know God got me. I know God loved me. You're playing games with my soul. You're playing games with my emotion. I am so happy that I found this out, and I'm going to just slide back over here with the Most High, and we're going to find me the love of my life. Like, you're not the type of person that would ever be sitting back waiting for you. Would never be doing that. Like, you're quick to move on to the next person. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please go ahead, do like the live, do share, okay, if you care. Don't be afraid to gift girl super chat if you would like, or go ahead and thumbs up the live, girl, thumbs up the live. You're quick to move on to the next timeline. You're not stagnant or stale. Like, you're not one of those girls. Whatever he did for you, girl, whatever you got from him, you got the mortgage paid, you got a trip out of town, he helped you with a piece of furniture, he assisted you in helping with your job, whatever. You're the type of person to be like, well, you gifted me, thanks for the gifts, but this looked like a mess, I'm going to move on. This man didn't see that coming, okay? This man might have left or fell back in what you felt was a dirty way. Let me explain something to you right now. We see stock slow down on this card. This man didn't think he was falling back. He didn't think he was ending things. Y'all, this man thought he was going to just slow it down for a little while. And then when he came back, you were going to be right there. Slow down. I just want to get to know. He thought he was just slowing down for a minute. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24. You're very strong. You have a very good relationship with your spirit team. You have a very good relationship with the Most High. You have a very good relationship with yourself. Like, you're never looking at yourself as like, I can't get another man. I can't find happiness again. I can't love myself again. You having a man for you is it come or go. Like, at the end of the day, you know who you are regardless. So you were not that type that he thought that you was going to be sitting there like, oh my God, I can't wait for him to come back. You're not that girl. That's just not who you are at all. So he had you wrong. Not only wrong, but real wrong. Okay? Short journey. In actuality, All he was doing was shortening the journey. This man thought that he could get back to you. You're not to get back to you, girl. When you see what it is, it's over. So this man had pretty much ended things with you, though he didn't know that. You was off to see the world, girl. Y'all see this world card. Tinkerbell is happy as hell. Shout out to Tink. She probably in here watching right now. What's up, girl? Tink, girl. Listen, you was in your Tink energy. You was just like fairy energy. I'm free. I'm just going to try to figure something else out for myself. Come on, Axe. Okay, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. You were off to the next thing. You did not have, it never occurred to you. It never occurred to you to sit still and wait for him. Like that wasn't what was on your mind. But this man, girl, he thought, he was like, I'll just get back to her when I get back to her. Girl, what happened with that other lady? Because that other lady, it's something creepy about her. I don't want to just call the lady creepy, but girl, that third party, that gray witch energy, it's something interesting about her ending up a part of this conversation in the first place. I don't even know what she's doing here. We see the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Girl, he was still trying to kick it with this other lady, though. So let me tell you something. All right, Tink, girl. He was with the tattoo. Already, he was trying to make this third lady do something. So let me tell you something. While this masculine had basically just been snatched back through the manipulation and the demonic energy coming from this karmic feminine, this masculine was trying to kind of pull back from you because it's you that she's really jealous of. It's you that she knows is the divine energy. It's you. No divine energy is going to be a second wife to anybody. We don't even like, and even if you say for some reason you had been going through some moment of insanity and you had agreed to something like that, who you are and the bigness of who you are is still going to move every other woman out the way. Spiritually, that karmic feminine energy, she was feeling your spiritual weight, baby. It was pressuring her because it can't be no karmic feminine energies around you. Your energy started shaking the room. So this woman was feeling you. That's why she felt thirsty to try to come manipulate the man back. This man had to play the role and get rid of you because it's you that she's scared of, okay? Thank you so much for the gift, girl. Come on, Camille. I appreciate that. It's you that she's the most jealous of. It's you that she's the most upset about, okay? And with that being said, he was talking to the third lady. It's the third lady that he was the most focused on. Because he wasn't allowed to play with you. So now all of his attention is going towards this third lady. And the third lady, he was trying to force her to accept something. Y'all know we saw this third lady was like gray witch energy. Like this third lady was a whole nother can of worms. This third lady was something very different. Okay? We see the Hierophant come through in reverse. The third lady is not even a witch type. I mean, a wife type. She's the witch energy. She's witch energy. She's gray witch energy. She's not a wife. She's not interested in being a wife. This woman is something different. It's something electric about her. Like she's different. This was definitely a witch. She's very woman friendly. She's somebody that literally will stand up for women at all costs. She was not the best person for this masculine to bring into this situation because whoever this woman is, she's very powerful. She's a powerful earth sign energy. We pulled Queen of Pentacles for her. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? Earth sign witches, if nothing else, an earth sign witch can bring order very quickly because an earth sign witch can bring stability really quickly. She can bring security really quickly, and she can bring real assness really quickly. So all these little games and weirdo stuff that he's doing where his mind is being manipulated by this other woman, so he's out here trying to manipulate other people. She's probably just the perfect person, for him to piss off doing this mess, okay? This woman was not trying to be his wife. She's not wife material. We see the Fool in the reverse. This woman brings misery to men that cross her. That's what she does, the Fool in reverse. If you try to bring misery to this woman, she's going to break you down. She's that type of energy. This a very powerful woman. Whoever this third party is, he really shouldn't have got her involved in this. In any way, shape, or form, baby. Gots to pay back. This the payback. Revenge. I need some get back. And y'all know James Brown was a Taurus. Okay, speaking of Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy, baby. I'm mad. He pissed this woman off. And maybe she's a Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus energies are very stubborn. while this man was away from you, he was trying to suggest that this earth sign witch energy here, he thought he was gonna force her to do something, baby, and she planned his demise. Burial. Baby, she planned this man's demise. This woman right here changes the entire dynamic, because initially he was just being controlled by the one karmic. And the one karmic, your energy was finna completely obliterate her. This man has no control over his environment. And the funny thing is, when we started this off, we saw him, y'all. This is a masculine that thought of himself as being the man, the king. He's all that. Everybody wants him. And he's the one who knows how to manipulate all the circumstances. He's this big shot manipulator. And as we are going through this situation, this masculine has absolutely no control. Every woman around him is controlling him. When we look at this from the aerial, spiritual perspective, and we look at it from the top down, this masculine is powerless. He gave away a lot of his money and energy to you. Your energy pushed the karmic out the way. The karmic sent him over to you in the first place thinking she was slick. Then when your energy started to eat her energy alive, she came up with a bunch of little petty magic tricks to try to pull the sucker back over there with you. Now the third woman he was involved with, girl, she about to kick his ass. He doesn't have control over nothing and nobody. Nothing and nobody. Every woman in this situation is controlling him. The karmic is controlling him mentally. Spiritually, low key, you really are the center of whatever he had going on, just because you're divine energy. And this one right here, baby, I'm not going to say she's divine or karmic. I'm just going to say she over here. We're just going to leave her at that. Okay? Baby, this lady flattened his ass in less than a month. Okay? That third woman flattened his ass in less than a month. Whatever the situation was, guess who brought that justice? This woman I told y'all, she looked to me when it started off like she was a queen sitting up in a tower. This woman started this woman created a firestorm of some kind around this masculine when he pissed her off. Not only that, she got a spirit team of other witch bitches that she be with, baby. The whole squad on alert. This woman did some type of work on him or broke him down. She did some type of work on him and broke it down right quick. Right quick. You know what people say? Oh, you got the right one? This her right here. This is you got the right one. You are my everything. He really thought he was going to be able to fool with her. Remember, she's a woman from his past. Whoever the third woman is, she was a woman from his past that he just knew he could play. He was like, oh, I know I can play her. This woman is so different now. This woman, when he went back, this woman is all about herself now. This woman is all about being right now. This woman is way more selfish now. All this woman give a damn about now is herself. This man thought he was finna just stroll back in and play with her. Girl, he was lost. I know you lying. Girl, he was lost. This is the catalyst. Y'all, hold on. Spirit, show me. How is this woman the catalyst? This third woman is the catalyst for whatever goes for bad up in this situation. This woman was so spiritually powerful. It's as though she dropped an atomic bomb on this situation. That's literally the energy that I just got. That's literally the energy thank you so much, Natasha. That's literally the energy that I just got. God bless you, boo. That's literally, girl, do y'all hear them sirens? Baby, this lady got down on this man. I don't know what she did. How is it, y'all? How is it that she could possibly be the catalyst for the way everything played out? Y'all remember, I didn't even see this woman when I did my pre-pool. This lady popped up when we did the pool, when we came back and did the pool now on live. Baby, all I saw was you and these two other people. That's why this fourth party, baby, this fourth party is not in the title of this reading. Because I didn't even know she was here, girl. This man made a huge mistake by bringing her in. Spirit, please show us. Why is this lady, why is she the catalyst for how everything ends up? But this is like a bell tower type of, and like this is somebody that, it's something about her that's a trip. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Cups in the upright. Girl, this lady, do y'all hear all this noise out there? This lady caused all type of confusion for this man. Hold on. Hold on, we're going to pull one more. Girl, so we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Cups, the Eight of Swords. We have the World. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Moon card coming through in the reverse. How is this woman the catalyst for everything that went wrong? One of the main things about this is that she made this man emotionally speed up. All of a sudden, he was having all these emotions when it came to her. He got fixated on her, but he couldn't have her. She would not let him have her. She would not let him have her. It's like she dumped him. Like she got ready to dump him, and it wounded him, and he started losing his mind. He couldn't do nothing with this lady. This lady, it's like she reversed a lot of his energy on him. You know what it was? This lady was disgusted. She was like, this damn dog. Like, it was that type of energy. She reversed all of this man's plans on him. Page of Swords in reverse. And his guards were not up. None of his guards were up when this lady pulled this reversal on him. None of his guards were up. She pulled that reversal on him, and he ended up eating all of it, y'all. Six of Cups comes through in the reverse. He ended up eating it all. No, sorry. Four of Cups comes through in the reverse, y'all. This man ended up eating it. This man ended up eating all of what she had to dish out. He had no defenses. Girl, the Seven of Wands come out in reverse. He had no defenses. He could not block anything that she was throwing. The lady just started throwing at his ass. She was like, I am disgusted. And she started throwing at him. Ace of Pentacles energy. Girl with the High Priestess in the reverse. This woman is a divine feminine energy, but she operates purely from her shadow side. This is dark feminine energy all day with no apology. She is ruthless. This lady started taking him apart. Death card coming through in the reverse. This lady was like, I'm going to make you pay for how you tried to do me. What did he do to her? This one is vindictive, baby. She said, you're going to pay for how you did me. You did me some kind of way. Girl, what did he do? She said she's going to make a pay. Girl, here she go, girl. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Two of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He made promises and plans to this lady and stopped talking to her and stopped taking control of the board. He just went home on her too. He tried to keep talking to her and make her certain plans, and then he just fell back. It's like even if he was talking to her, he no longer was completing the plans. Like telling her he was going to take her places. He just don't take her there, but he might still call her that day. Stuff like that. He was no longer sitting on the throne. He was no longer taking control. He was just like half talking to her. This lady took back control of this man's mind, and he started half-assing this third lady. And this third lady was like, you gonna renege on your plans with me? Two of Wands. You gonna renege on your plans with me? You gonna renege on your plans with me? The Lovers. And the Three of Cups. Hold on. And the Nine of Swords. So her goal was to, whatever magic she did started to erode the first relationship. The Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. She like, oh, I'm finna tear this up. She like, I'm finna tear this thing down. I'm hearing Kanye West, what he say? Y'all about to burn shit. What he say? Y'all about trying to burn shit up. Well, I'm about to tear shit down. Whatever he said, what the y'all gonna say now? Literally. This lady was like, it's like she just took it all in and was like, oh, is this what we doing? Baby, that lady said, watch this. That lady went into her Nine of Swords bag. So what she threw at him, y'all, she threw burdens at the Karmic. Baby, she threw burdens at the Karmic. She threw burdens at the Karmic. The Karmic might actually be his legal wife, baby, the Hierophant. She said, I'm finna throw burdens at your ass. This lady said, Magician in the reverse. This lady said, I'm finna throw burdens at you. Oh, she said, you came in and started playing games with him, thus playing games with my life? This lady said, I'm finna throw burdens at you. I'm finna throw all types of reverse. She threw reversals at that lady. She threw them reversals at the lady. You got to remember the Karmic, the original Karmic was doing spell work anyway. So if somebody do a reversal on her, it's going to go all upside her head because she's a dirty witch bitch herself. Whether she's admitting it or not, that's a dirty bitch. They're Karmic. She's dirty. She's a dirty birdie. Okay? This lady reversed. She was like, I'm throwing it all back. Eight of Pentacles. She did work. This third woman did the work. Y'all, what happened to that first karmic after this work was done, baby? This thing has blown up. This masculine really thought you was finna be the one he could depend on. Girl, you was like, I'm not really finna get in all this mess with you. Like, you was the one that was like, this looked like a mess, girl. You got your pocketbook and fell back. Like, you was like, I don't do all of this. Baby, when you saw that this man was being manipulated and stuff, you was like, oh, well, I'll just go out in the world and find me a real man. It's not a problem. Like, you got out the way. But this man really still thought he could come back to you. For whatever reason, this karmic really saw you as the type of woman that all he had to do was just kind of just, you know, if he was nice long enough, if he acted like he loved you enough, if he bought you enough gifts, enough bags, or, you know, he felt like he had done enough already, whatever good he had done you already, he felt like he had done enough good already that he could just rely on that. So give it a little time, give it a couple of minutes. He was going to be able to call you back. He was going to be back in love. You know what I'm saying? This is what he thought. You really just kind of checked out. Even if you didn't tell him you checked out, maybe you didn't have that conversation with him, you checked out. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to subscribe. Don't be afraid to thumbs up the video. Don't be afraid to share. Girl, send a little super chat if you may. Yeah, girl, go on and send a little super chat, a little gift, girl, you know, a little tea, but don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you, bye. So listen, he really thought that. He figured that it would be easy enough to kind of jump back in the mix with you. Queen of Cups in reverse. You're not like that. Girl, he just had you wrong. That's all there is to that, girl. Thank you so much, Kyra. He had you wrong. You're not like that. Girl, you're not that girl where he just dog you out and come up missing. But as long as he come back with a smile on his face, you're going to answer the phone. I think this man, because of you have a sweetness to you, he just mistook that for a sucker. And it's like, that's really not what we're doing, sir. That's really not what we're doing. I can't do all this. I can't do all this. This man was not having that. He was like, I'm not playing these games with you. Okay, that's where he was at. Like, I'm not. You kind of like, I don't want to say a quitter in a way, because like quitter has a negative connotation, but that is the best way to describe it. Like, you're just kind of like a quitter. Like, you're the person that'd be like, yeah, this looks like some bullshit. Click. You'll never pick it up again. You'll just quit. You'll be like, I don't know what's going on with that, but it stank. You just throw that out the window and keep going. Like, you'll quit on some no good stuff in 5 seconds. He didn't expect that. He didn't know you was like that. That you're the type of person that you're not even finna try to get no answers. Like, you're not gonna be thirsty chasing nobody around to explain. You just be like, yeah, I really don't know what. I don't know. Me either, bro. I don't know, but you know what? Click. I'm straight on him. Yeah, life goes on. I'm focused on work right now. I got a new guy. And even if I don't, you know, I don't really care. Like, he didn't know you're the type that you don't do all that. It's not a big deal. It's like, it's not working. Thanks for what you did do. I just won't pick up the phone no more. But baby, this third lady though, she's the definite baby. You know what she is? She's if I got time today was a person. That's who she is. That's who she is. That's who she is. Ooh, Queen. I want y'all to see the 2 cards. Hold on, I gotta hold these up together. I want y'all to see the 2 cards I just pulled. Queen Wrath. That's that third woman. Baby, this woman caused a whole spiritual storm for this masculine. He got the wrong one, okay? We got that no energy. We got the wrong one. Cherish the day. Love. This woman, this third woman, may have actually had a lot of love for this man, okay? And when he didn't fulfill her, when he didn't even care how he hurt her, I don't care, you know, I don't feel guilty. My ego was too big to care. I don't even feel guilty about how I did you. When she saw that he did her bad and he thought he was just finna go sit over there with that other lady on his ass and not even care, baby, that lady said, oh, it's going to be hell to pay. 8 of Wands. This lady, she put some type of work down on him, baby. What I say, ear chakras. Baby, this lady put some type of work down on this man. She started using some type of music, some type of sound, some type of words. Baby, this lady created a spell on his ass. Karmic relationship. This lady put the spell work down on him and on that karmic, and she came against their relationship, baby. Karmic relationship and the Hierophant in the reverse. Baby, that lady came against their relationship. Now, I'm just telling y'all what happened. We got this coming out in the reverse, baby. Prayer coming through in the reverse. I don't think he want to see that coming. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. Psalm 16:8. Baby, whatever curse this is, this lady laid this curse in the name of the Lord. Baby, this woman felt justified all through and through. This woman said Psalms on him that was very much them Psalms like, what is that, 90 or all that? Be like, please. Please bring pain to my enemies, God. May their hearts feel like she was coming in here with some of all that. May they bleed from the very same holes they wanted me to bleed from. May their hearts curl. Like, girl, she was cursing him like an old Italian lady, baby. She went strega on that man. Yes. She gave some of that curse of the strega on that man. Shout out to my Italian witches in the building. Baby, she laid her ass down on this man in the spirit realm. The first thing this man started to notice was he started losing control of his temper once again. Losing control of his temper, baby. We see the sun. This man started to lose control of his temper. We see the sun card coming through in the upright, babes. This man started losing control of his temper in a way that it was like he started becoming narcissistic anger, rage, fits. All of a sudden, this man was not happy with what was going on. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Baby, this man was no longer happy over there with that woman, that Karmic. All of a sudden, he was directing all of his disappointment, all of his rage, all of his problems. He started directing towards that woman. He started directing towards that Karmic. This woman had manipulated him back over there, and now he's over there and he's going crazy. She had manipulated him back over there, girl, trying to manipulate him away from you. Thirsty to manipulate him away from you. Now he's back over there and he's losing his mind. He's staying out of the house. She can't even catch sight of old boy. He's running outside. He's never home. He started to lose it. He's out in the street. He's kicking it all day. The hermit is in the reverse. He's not ever even in the crib with this woman. All this, he in the house with her. Da 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 da. He's not home with her. He's not in the house with her. He's out. He's out doing whatever, wherever. She can't even keep track of him. And then when she's trying to, he wilding on her. He cussing her out. He wilding out. He's fighting. He's acting a fool. He doing everything he can not to come back in the house, rushing in the reverse. He ain't coming back in with her. He's not trying to be around her. She done did all this to manipulate this man back in the house. And this man literally is just outside. Like, he's not with her. She did all that. And he's still not with her. Oh. This man's darkest tendencies start to come out now. Okay? Abusive, conniving, unpredictable, psychopathic. Guess what, boo? You've been gone. You got out the way. You got out the way. Now, this woman done did all this manipulating to get this man back in the house. And this man losing his damn mind. She done manipulated him away from you. She done manipulated him away from the witch on the back end. And he turned into an effing monster. He turned into somebody that she didn't even know he could be. He angry. He upset. He out in the streets. When he does come in, he's a dirty bastard. He's somebody, she done did all this to keep him, and now he back in there. He acting like a maniac. Wow. Heartache over what you no longer have. This woman, this Karmic sick now. He back in the house with her. She is upset, babes. She is upset. She want her freedom back. Remember how she had the freedom and he was over there with you? He was doing better. He was telling his little lies. You know what I'm saying? She had all this free time. Now he's back over there with her. And he's a fucking demon. She tricked him back over there with her and he's a whole problem. He's a whole problem. Oh, wow. Y'all, if you're new to the room, please don't forget to subscribe, like the live, okay? And gift if you may. Baby, sorrow over loss. Baby, this Karmic is miserable over there now. She is miserable, baby. She over there with a man that she don't want to be over there with, baby. Her heart is taking a whole beating. She trapped in here with this man, and this man done lost his effing mind. He acting a fool. And she's stuck in there with him. She done tricked him back from everybody. And now she's stuck. Baby, this woman was trying to move towards a new job and all that, girl. She was so trying to get something going for herself since August, since 6 or 7 months ago. This lady been trying to get something new cooking for her. Babe, she been trying to get something new cooking for her. Strength card, Don Juan. He running her life now. It don't matter what she want, baby. Strength card, Don Juan. He running her life now. He done got control of her. Don Juan, he running her life. He driving her crazy, bringing women in and out. About bringing STDs in and out. Got his foot on her neck now. Do y'all see the cat got the foot on it? Got his foot on her neck now. She done tricked this man back over there. She done tricked this man back over there. God is our refuge and strength and very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. I hope you heard that. Because that's you. That's you, babe. Baby, you been got out of this. God said, let me get her out of this mess because this thing's finna blow. God been got you up out of there, girl. You like, Girl, you like, I don't know what's going on over there. The emperor, girl, this man that came out the bag. He brand new now. Girl, she over there, look, girl, with the star. Girl, all she can do is pray for help now. She trapped up in there with that sucker. Mirroring back to her all of her own ugly illusions. I told y'all when that witch put that curse over there, that's the thing that she did. She getting back the very energy she put out. You was manipulating him. You was playing with his mind. You was pulling him back and forth from different people. You was being a part of his crimes. Well, you go over there and stay in there. Five of Wands energy. She don't have no help. Five of Wands in reverse. There is no help for this woman. She trapped up in there with this sucker now. And the cycle ain't in reverse, closing the cycle. The cycle ain't closing no time soon. Baby, the man family don't fool with her, so ain't nobody finna come over there and try to save her. They about feel like she deserve it. They know all the chaos and confusion that lady done caused in this man's life. They not finna run over there and save her, now that man going upside her head and carrying on. What I just said, 7 of Wands in reverse. Baby, it's open season over there. Fated revelations. It was supposed to go this way. The Emperor in the reverse. He's losing control. What I tell you? Knight of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. This damn near where we started. The very thing that she thought she could manipulate around on him. Oh, he's getting beside himself. He's got too much attitude. I'm just going to manipulate him out of the house for a while. Okay, well, you saw he was over there with somebody else. You manipulated him back. Now you're stuck with him. And he's crazy as hell. Okay? Nobody trying to hear that mess. Nobody trying to hear that. No small talk going on over there. He ain't listening to her, nothing. Girl, she in a whole situation. In a whole situation. Okay? Begging for justice, girl. Probably about to start trying to call the police on this man. She trying to wait. Because he over there out of control. Y'all, what's going on? What's going to happen next with that? Girl, this man that came out the bag on her something serious. Y'all don't forget to subscribe. If you are new, please do like the live. Girl, this man, it's a whole situation. And he taking it all out on her. He taking it all out on her. While she did all that to get him back over there. And look what happened. 2 of Swords comes through in the reverse. Okay? We had that one fall out the deck. Girl, and let me tell you something. The reason this curse is on her is because she was out here. This is disgusting. Like, she's sending this man outside. Both of these people deserve each other because the two of them, both of them are demonic. Like, you letting him go out here. You're allowing him to go out in the world and be promiscuous. And he's allowing that he get away from you. And then she was out in the street. Y'all bringing all types of demons back in y'all house. And one of these women was a spiritual powerhouse. And laid some shit down on him. And now y'all both paying for it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. We see the Sun card coming through in the upright with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. One thing you need to know about this masculine is whatever is coming next, it's like it's an open road for him. Somebody that these little romantic games and stuff he be playing, this is what shifts his destiny. This is how his destiny got shifted. The very game, somebody you might have been hurt or felt like at a point like, man, why did he try to play me like that? This is the curse of his life. Playing the games that has played, is going to be, is the catalyst for the curse of his life. This man gets all of this back. You need not ask any questions. This man gets all of this back. Literally gets all of this back. The Knight of Wands comes through in the reverse along with the Six of Cups in the reverse. This man gets all of this mess back. He pays for his past. He pays for all of this. The Knight of Wands comes through in the reverse. Baby, he didn't get away with nothing. This really is all about backfiring. I want y'all to see this. Everything they've done to people is backfiring on them. This man and this karmic feminine and this karmic masculine. Everything they've done to people is literally backfiring on them. All of the lies, all of the deceit, all of the games they played. This is literally all of their own energy coming back to them. Period. All everybody did was throw energy back at them. You exited. That left room for his energy to come back to him. The other chick literally threw at his ass. That left room for everything to come back to him. All of this, and her, she manipulated that man back over there with her and caught astray from all of the shit he doing outside. Ain't that some shit? Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Six of Cups in the reverse. They past is coming back to haunt their whole family. If they got kids, baby, everybody finna feel it. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. What did I just say? Everybody finna catch it. Everybody finna catch it. Because this man is out here in the street. That woman is out here in the street. Everybody's out here in the street playing games. Playing nasty games with other people's hearts. And they should have never been playing with you. Because when you play with a divine energy like that, baby, you're gonna be vindicated. The circumstances are always gonna line up for you to get vindicated. Page of Cups comes through in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Ooh. Ooh. So, this situation starts to affect the family because this man's health, he might run into some heart problems. He might run into some impotence. Seven of Swords. With this Nine of Pentacles, baby, this still coming back to that witch if you ask me, baby. Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This woman was not playing no fucking games. Let me tell you something. This man played with her heart and he may have left that witch with some type of infection. And baby, she blew that shit back his way. Now this man got heart problems and he got penile problems. Girl, he gonna need some of that. What's the old, let me tell you, my little cousins now call Viagra and stuff, right? They call them old goat pills. They be like, man, dude gonna need some old goat pills. Baby, he finna be on them old goat pills. He gonna need Viagra. He gonna need something because this Ace of Wands in reverse with this Page of Cups in the reverse, this man finna run into some circulation problems, like heart problems, circulation problems. Girl, all that standing out in the street all day, being a psychopath, screwing everything upside the wall, acting crazy. Girl, his penis finna turn on him. He did something sexual with this woman over here. She didn't. Maybe he got her pregnant and left. Girl, I don't know what he did. But baby, that penis is finna turn on him. That penis is finna turn on him. That I can tell you. This is going to put this man in a bad space. Three of Pentacles in reverse because this becomes a situation where it's like he's living a dark secret. He's living a lie. He don't want to tell nobody what's been happening, what's going on, that he's suddenly dealing with shame. So this man finna start being in the house. He ain't finna be running these streets no more. Baby, because he can't do nothing with himself. Girl, his self done turned on him. His self done turned on him. He not able to rip and run these streets no more. That's over with. That's over and done. We see the Ten of Swords coming through in the reverse. This man has fallen on a bed of nails. He may start having problems. This feels like diabetes to me, like neuropathy. This falling on a bed of nails, like neuropathy. He may start, girl, diabetes or something to that effect might have ran this man back in the house. Girl, the impotence, the heart problems, the Three of Pentacles coming through in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's feeling like he got nerve problems, like needle pain going all through his body. That's neuropathy. Girl, this man might have been sick. And you know what? It makes sense that he would be sick with diabetes at this point because when we start the story off, girl, the man was hollering and screaming and acting a fool. Girl, the man was hollering, screaming, cussing people out. He got a temper. He probably had high blood pressure. Girl, listen to me. This man started acting crazy as fuck when he got home because he was diabetic. Girl, she pulled this man out the street and wasn't taking no kind of fucking care of him. And he came home diabetic than a bitch and was having rage outs and started to fucking sink. Girl, the man came home and started raging because he was sick. Girl, probably blood sugar or something was through the roof. And the man started falling apart. This bed of nails, that tell it. Girl, probably needles in his feet or something like that. Needle pain. Girl, this man had neuropathy. This man diabetic. This man started losing his mind because of diabetes. He started losing his mind. And she done bought the man back in the house with her. So busy trying to pull him back from you and to mess around and bought a sick man home. Falling apart. Yes, 3 of Swords. Girl, the man having pain in the heart. Girl, this man a heart attack risk and everything. All them years of him stressing and wilding like that. Hollering, screaming. Playing games with people. Playing with other people's heart chakras. This woman sent all that energy back his way. Girl, the man, he a heart attack risk. Strength. Girl, this might be attacking this man's strength. He might have been a very strong man at one point, like, you know, weights or go to the gym or something. Girl, he's stuck now. He can't even do that stuff no more. Hangman. Girl, this man can't do that stuff no more. Be ripping and running these streets. Girl, he can't do that. He can't be out here outside like that no more. Girl, the devil done come through in the reverse. He can't be the devil no more. Whatever he was doing in there with her, wilding out, fighting, hollering, screaming. And you know something? Oh, girl. And you know why he was up in there wilding out, hollering and screaming on her? Because she a hoe. The Karmic, she a hoe. Remember she had manipulated him over to your house so she could buy her some time to go outside? Girl, this man been over there with a hoe. And she was driving him crazy, keeping his blood pressure up. He hollering, screaming, fighting, wilding. He gets out of the house. Was up with a divine feminine, would have been able to find some peace. Girl, that was his chance to get connected to the Most High. God tried to save this fool. And he let the devil, which is her, she ain't helping him like she's supposed to be now either, baby. The devil is in reverse. She ain't helping him like but she ain't putting no real investment in Buddy no more. She not over there really helping him. She just locked up in there with him and got stuck. She called him back over there, called herself trying to win. And all she did was call a curse down on herself. Y'all, if you are new to the room, please do subscribe, girl. Do like. Okay, girl. Do subscribe. Do like the live. Do gift if you may, girl. Put some hearts in the chat. Girl, this lady ain't even really doing for him like that. 6 of Pentacles. She doing the bare minimum. She doing just a little bit for him while his health is going through whatever. It's like she do what she have to do, but she don't do what she could do. Girl, she probably just over there getting this man medication and leaving him by himself after that. King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles. Big shift in his income. Huge shift in his income since he been back stuck over there. Huge shift in his income. Whatever money he was once able to bring in, it's been reduced. And he can't fight no more, y'all. This man don't have the energy to fight and fuss no more. He's sick. 5 of Wands in reverse. He's sick. He can't even wild out. No, he can't. Because of his problems. Girl, he's sick over there. 4 of Wands. 4 of Swords. And baby, whatever little piece of union they had, it's dead as hell now. Whatever little piece of get together they had is dead now. 4 of Wands with the 4 of Swords in the upright. Girl, it still went from marriage to, girl, they just speaking when they bump into each other in the kitchen type of tea. Now, it ain't even nothing. Part of the excitement with him and her was the games. Her hoeing around, him hoeing around. He get a new woman. It's like this was a street type of couple. They enjoyed this nonsense. They enjoyed this little gutter situation they was in. They like this. They like this. They like living like this. It's like this was excitement for them. Playing these in and out games with each other. Well, I know he shouldn't have played with that other lady. I know that. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Temperance card in the reverse. It's like everything between them is turning upside down. There's no more balance, y'all. Their finances are being turned upside down and it's starting to imbalance everything. 6 of Wands, y'all, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Baby, they losing it all over there. It's like whatever they were standing on is gone. Whatever legacy they thought they had, it's gone. These two thought they was winning. With all that grimy stuff they was doing, they actually still saw themselves as like a winning couple. Like they thought they was cold. Like they thought they was all that because they was living like some little street hood rat type of people. They actually believed they was like all that because of that. They thought this was honorable. Baby, these people about to lose their crib. Five of Pentacles. Baby, without his money, girl, this man that got sick. He ain't pulling in no money like that no more. They finna be in the streets. Girl, she done lied and manipulated this man back over there with her and called a fucking curse down on herself. Girl, everything going wrong. Everything going wrong. Everything going wrong. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They losing it all. Yeah, you should have left that lady alone. They losing it all. Five of Swords comes through in reverse. And there are no rivals, y'all. There are no rivals. Y'all, all they other little third party, her other man, his other woman, and girl, everybody running from them. They don't even have, girl, usually she'll go be with somebody else or he'll go be with somebody. Girl, they don't even have nobody else to be with, girl. They done got stuck together. There are no rivals. There's no competition for them no more. It's like the minute dudes start falling apart, everybody ran. Like, it's a mess. All his women ran. Everybody ran. They don't have nowhere else to go. They stuck with each other. All them years of playing with people time, playing with people mind. And girl, they don't have nowhere else to go. These two is stuck with each other, girl. Stuck in this dying ass situation. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Girl, he is literally grieving the way that he did you. He's literally looking back, grieving how he did you. He want to come back to you so bad. This man knew love when he was with you. Five of Cups, baby. This man is looking back at what y'all had like, He know you love him. He know you would have been good to him when he was sick. Baby, this lady is just sitting over there, girl. She going to Walgreens picking up them scripts. Girl, this lady going over there to King Super's pharmacy or whatever, girl. She grabbing them pills. She coming home with the pills like, they go your levothyroxine. Yeah. And that's it, girl. He ain't getting nothing else from her. They go your losartan. Girl, that's it. He ain't getting nothing else from her. He not getting the love. He's not getting the kindness. He's not getting the sweetness. He ain't getting that from her. He's not getting feminine energy. She's not a divine. She only called him back because she called herself trying to win a contest with you. When you're not even a contest girl. Like, you don't do that. She was competing with you. You wasn't competing with her. You don't compete. You simply gave him a chance to show you that he was a good man. He showed you that he wasn't a good man, and you was like, oh, okay. That's that. This lady did all this trying to show you something and got over there and got stuck. And this man is going down the drain. And now he mad because he realized he don't have a loving partner at the lowest point in his life. Queen of Wands, girl. This man would do anything to be back in a situation with you. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Come on now. Is this not the more perfect time for the judgment card to come through in the reverse? Baby, judgment is going all upside this man's head. Judgment has got food at this man like nobody's business. Wow. This man would give anything to be back around you, primarily because of your vitality. You are alive. Like, this man wants to feel alive. This man wants to feel good. He don't feel good. He's sick. He was stressing out. You know, stuff going on in the household, stuff going on with her. She ain't being good to him. This man want to be able to call you and come lay on your shoulder so bad. A real woman that he knows would love him. But this woman was so selfish and so evil that she stole him from that. She didn't want him to have that kind of love and happiness. She knew she couldn't compete with you. She knew that you was his rightful wife in the spirit realm. She knew that the Most High was trying to call him in. That devil in her broke that up, and she paying for it. And he paying for it. And he paying for it. The Hermit comes through in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles comes through in the upright, y'all. With the Tower coming through. Listen. Everything that's going on with this masculine, the biggest thing with him right now, y'all, he's so ashamed of how he's done it. His whole thing right now is desperately to try to keep it from getting out. Like, he just doesn't want anyone to know how bad it is. He doesn't want anyone to know how sad it is for him right now. His whole thing, he's so caught up on image. His whole thing right now is like, I just don't want people to know that I'm in this type of situation. I don't want people to know that I done got myself in this type of jam. I don't want people to know that I'm in this type of trouble. That's his primary focus right now. Oh my God, please don't alert the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his vibe right now. He doesn't want to let people know that basically he did himself in. This is all blowback, baby. The Tower comes through in the reverse. The energy is his. The energy is his. It's his energy. This is all what he put out. This is all the dirt that he did. This is all the dirt that she did. He's just getting it all back from the years of lies. The bottom line, let me tell you something. This man has lived a life. I'm finna go old school. This man has lived a life. Y'all, if you are new to the live, please do subscribe. And don't forget to like the live. Don't be afraid to super chat if you may, baby. We've been over here for almost 2 hours, y'all. Come on now. Let's go ahead and, let's subscribe. Let's do it so we can keep kicking it like this. Super chat, all of that. The Tower comes through in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords comes through in the reverse. Let me tell y'all what this man is in old school terms. He's lived the life of a man of ill repute. Yes, I took it there. Ill repute. He's lived the life of a man of ill repute. He's somebody that is just... He's always lived a grimy way. He's never really taken things seriously. He's taken advantage of people's emotions. We saw when we started, for those that were not here, this man has prided himself on playing with people's emotions. That's his, if you want to call that a strength. He actually was walking around like that was a strength. And he's paying for it at this point, y'all. He's literally paying for it. He's stuck over there now with that Queen of Swords energy that he's with. Okay, 9 of Cups. All she ever cared about was her own fulfillment. She's never really cared about him. That woman always used him as a means to an end. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to use him for money. I'm going to use him for attention. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him. She's always used him. That's why their relationship ain't shit. She's always used him. She's always used him. It's never been anything else. She's always used him. She's always kind of let him, the Chariot. She basically was just an agent from the devil to slow the man down, really to slow down him getting to the Most High, because the Most High did have plans for this masculine at one time. All she's been is the thing that kept him from getting there. She always kept him in the wrong timeline. Y'all see it? It's not the right time. She always kept him in the wrong timeline. He never got where he was supposed to be. He allowed her to manipulate him. This woman was filled with pride. She took a lot of pride in being with this man. Maybe he's nice looking or something like that. And she always took pride in that she had him. He was nothing more to her than a trophy. This woman wanted to be seen with him. She didn't care about him for real. She believed that being seen with him made her seem respectable. This lady herself was a lady of ill repute. She was grimy. She wasn't shit. Okay, she thought that being married or having a mate like him, she thought that made her look respectable. She thought it made her look like a woman who had a good past, a good history. She thought it would cover up for the way she truly is, the lies, the disrespect, the manipulation. She thought that this would cover up for that. She thought that this man being with him would give her some kind of piece of respect. This is what she thought. It was all about her. It was never about him in any way, shape, or form. We see saboteur coming through in the reverse. This woman only ever sabotaged him because she wanted him to be her so that she could look respectable. So that she would look like it was something about him where she felt like she looked better by proximity to him. That's always the way she took it. That's always the way she felt. I look like I'm really about something because I'm close to him. But truly, she was more of an enemy. She never cared about him, his goodwill, his spirit, how things were going with him. She didn't really care. It was just like being seen with you makes people think I'm something. Being seen with you makes people think I have something to offer. That's really all it ever meant to her. She also wanted to look good in the eyes of God. So maybe she came to religious factors, y'all. So maybe she saw him as somebody like her family was religious. Her family was spiritual. Maybe she grew up in a Christian church or in a mosque or something like that. She just wanted to look like she had a husband. She just wanted to look like she had a mate. But truthfully, she didn't give a damn about this man, and she's not a decent woman. She's grimy. She was a woman of ill repute. She's a karmic through and through, just like he was. And she really didn't care about him, like what happened to him, his goodness, his grace. She don't care about that. She didn't care about this man's emotions. That's why he was a raging wreck that ended up with health problems. Because, I mean, she didn't give a damn about stressing that man out. Okay, there may also be a child involved in this that they didn't even think they were going to have, like a miracle child or a rainbow child or something like that. Something to that effect. They might have had a son together that was like a miracle creation or something like that. Two-faced friend. Something deadly grows in the garden. Baby, pregnancy. Hold on. Baby, this man might have a child coming from this other woman. Maybe that's why she wowed out like that. Baby, it's some outside kids in this story. Girl, it's some outside kids or something like that in this conversation. Challenges. Patience. Girl, it's still some type of drama going on up in these people's house. Girl, is she pregnant by one of his friends? Or did he have a baby by one of her friends? And she just found it's some shit going on over there. Girl, these people ain't shit. They really not. They really not. They really not. The arts and focused intention. Girl, this coming from that witch, baby. That witch still doing work on them. It's like she won't let up. She will not let up. That woman gonna be the guy pregnant on this man while he's sitting over there. She's still gonna be the guy pregnant on him. The Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Psalm 69. That lady is not getting up off his ass. Do you hear me? That witch is still on his ass. She is not letting up. She is not letting go. Until her mind is clear. Okay, clear yourself. That man brought some type of devastating heartbreak or embarrassment on that other woman, that third party. He should not have never got involved with her because she sent all that spell work back his way and she ain't missed yet. I ain't seen her miss yet. I ain't seen her miss yet. Okay, date nights. Okay, we see date night, stability, security, baby. And then we see move and we see love call. Girl, that little karmic lady, I wouldn't be surprised if she might move on and leave his sick ass. Girl, he done blew everything with you. This lady, I don't believe this woman gonna stick with him through the hard times. Girl, I believe this lady done wished him back over there, and now she want to figure out how to get out. Girl, by this fall, do you hear me? That lady beat and abandoned him. She don't want to be stuck with him, sick. That don't make her look good. This lady wanted him because he was making her look away. Baby, she wanted him because of his looks. You are so beautiful. She just wanted him for his looks. She didn't want him she don't love him for real. What do you want? I imagine you naked. Baby, she was just there for the sex and the looks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There is someone else. There is someone else. Light. Baby, it's a revelation that's finna come to these people. She ain't finna stay with that man while he's sick and he ain't making her look good. She ain't finna be with him if he can't sleep with her. He over there impotent and all that. She ain't finna sit through that. Seduction. Uh-oh. Sensual, sexy, erotic. Uh-oh. I'm gonna make it do it, see it. Girl, this lady finna get out the way. You know what? People gonna stop trying to take advantage of the chosen. Because this man is paying and paying and paying. He got out here with these spiritual women. And baby, this thing is coming back tenfold. The star comes through in the reverse. Okay? The star comes through in the reverse with the 6 of Wands. And we see biblical. Y'all, this man got out here with these spiritual women. And he should not have did that. He was already over there with a demonic feminine. First of all, that karmic, she's very demonic. She's trifling. Then he got out here and got involved with some women that were spiritual in the spiritualist sense, baby. And he having a whole lot of problems. Girl, this man having a problem with his legs, girl. He having some serious problems with neuropathy up over there. He having some leg problems. Girl, creativity, father. If this lady have a baby in the street, she's still going to try to make him father the baby. She's still going to try to make him take care of it. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them away close to his heart. Isaiah 40:11. But didn't the Most High get you up out this mess, though? Baby, he said, not man. You won't drag man down in this mess with you. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence, baby. He got you out of there still with a smile on your face. Jug, lighthearted, carefree. Baby, you got out of there and it was all good. Girl, didn't nothing happen. Girl, even got your pets out. Girl, didn't nothing happen to y'all. Y'all just jogged on up out of there like, Y'all said, I'm going to head out. Before any of the real stuff kicked off, y'all got up out of there. You was like, nah, I think I'm straight on this. And now they still sitting over there in that mess. Baby, that mess ain't got nothing to do with you. That mess ain't got, you got out of there. You got out of there before anything even really had a chance to transpire. You was gone. That's just the way that's the way it played out. That's the way it played out. Celebration. Your life moved on and moved on very quickly, baby. Empress. Your life moved on fast. Readiness. You was ready to go. You ain't really the type that'll be sitting around waiting like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not really you. Like, once you saw it wasn't nothing, you was just like, oh, okay, well, you know, oh, no good. You just peeped it. Like, okay, well, dude, ain't shit. I guess I'm just going to, just gonna kind of move, see what else is out there for me. Okay, Two of Pentacles, you just start weighing your options and got out the way. Baby, what is next? What is next for this man? Just on the strength of being nosy, but what's tea? What is tea? 10 of Wands, the Hermit, the High Priestess. This man got all types of burdens and stuff in the house now. This man may just kind of be in the house more often than that now. I don't know. I don't know. This man may just be in the house these days. We see going fishing. Like, he spent a lot of time thinking. He's getting, that for him is a curse, low-key, that this man got so much time to just kind of sit and think things through. For him, that's not really a positive. Having so much time to sit and kind of, you know, put the pieces together, baby, that's not really helpful. We see the 10 of Wands coming through in the reverse. This man is trying to figure out how to unburden himself. Okay, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Devil. Sir, you can't unburden yourself. You living in a house with the devil. Why don't you see that? Girl, this man still don't quite realize that she's demonic and full of shit and he shouldn't be over there with her. Girl, he don't even realize that yet. Aww. Poor guy. He's dumb. Girl, this man dumb. He don't even see she the enemy. Girl, this man there sleeping with the enemy like it makes sense. How could you be so dumb? You know, sometimes I just, you be worried about folks. Like, how you out here living life without an adult chaperone? You ain't got good sense. Is this man gonna try to contact you again, girl? The Chariot. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the upright. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Temperance card. Baby, this man is definitely going to try to contact you again. This man feels like all of a sudden it's going to be kind of like, I should go fight for her because he's so miserable. He's so miserable in the mess that he's in. He's going to try to call himself coming to fight. Baby, he's not experiencing any pleasure or anything around you. Without you around, he's not happy. Three of Cups comes through in the reverse. So this man is going to get to a place where he thinks to himself, oh, I'll call her back. You know, I'm just going to try to call her back and see what's going on. He is going to try to pull that move. He's going to try to tell you he's not trying to hold on to you like that. It's like, I'm not trying to restrict you. You know, it's giving that very much, I'm not trying to disturb your life. I'm hearing Neo, y'all. I just wonder. He's going to try to call you with that energy. Do you ever think of me anymore? I'm not trying to disturb you. I'm not trying to hold you up. I'm just kind of wondering, like, don't you ever think about us? Don't you wonder sometime if, you know, if me and you could possibly, like, he's going to try that type of tea. Oh, you know, I'm just wondering, don't you wonder if we could have made it? Don't you? I know sometimes you be thinking, like, could we have made it? It's that type of energy. I'm just wondering, like, I know you still think about us. Remember when we went here? He's trying to reverse your destiny in an attempt to level off his own. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Temperance in reverse. He's trying to level off your energy Set your energy back in an attempt to level off his own. It's very much somebody that will be quietly asking you to self-sacrifice, low key. Whether he comes out and says that or not, that's where he's coming from. That's where he's coming from. It's kind of like asking you to sacrifice yourself to kind of add some zest and some zeal back to his life. That's all it's about. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Girl, first of all, by the time he even tries this, that third witch lady, y'all see this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands? Baby, she's still on his neck. She's still on his family's neck. Even if you said yes, this shit would go wrong. Knight of Swords. Even if you said yes, it would go wrong. Do you hear me? Even if you was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you called back, which we all know you ain't gonna do. But even if you did that, girl, this lady on his neck, baby, something would go wrong before the phone call was over. Girl, that man's phone would get cut off in the middle of him talking to you. Girl, T-Mobile would be like, boop. That lady is not about to let it. She on his neck. However he played her, baby, he shouldn't have did that, because she gonna make sure he out in the cold. Like, this lady went upside his head, okay? She said, you'll never see happiness again. Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You know, he's out in the cold, but what's unfortunate is, whatever happened with his money and things like that, literally his whole family may end up out in the cold. His whole family may end up out in the cold. It's sad, but it's the truth. Like, they weren't living right. They may manifest homelessness over there. They wasn't living right. They wasn't living right. Their new beginning might be kind of, their new beginning might be kind of dark over there. Three of Swords. Their new beginning might be kind of dark. It's just giving that. It's like their new beginning kind of looks like heartbreak. It looks like divorce. It looks like they're going to start over in darkness. That woman, I don't believe she's going to be able to get away from him the way that she's hoping to. Her plan is to abandon him. She don't really want to be there with him while he's down and out like that. But she may not be able to. She may not be able to get away. She's going to be stuck in her past with him. Six of Cups comes through in reverse. She's not going to be able to get rid of this man. She's going to have to relive this. This is their karma, y'all. Low key, their karma is very much like Groundhog's Day. They have to keep reliving this bullshit over and over and over. That's the karma, y'all. They can't get out of this. Y'all, if you are new to the live, please do go ahead, subscribe, girl. If you are just here, you're a newbie, subscribe to the live. Do not be afraid to thumbs up, girl. Okay, super chat if you may. Share if you care. That is very much the case for her, y'all. She's not going to be able to, she can't get out of this. That's the curse of it all. The Ace of Swords comes through in the reverse. You know, it's one of them times where it's like they've been living a lie and they're going to be living a lie, because getting out of this is not, thank you so much, Zona. Getting out of this is not really an option at this point. Getting out of this is not really an option at this point. As much as they may want to, they're in a karmic loop now, these two, King of Swords and the Moon. And this man's mind, y'all, it's just going to gradually become worse and worse. If not because of the diabetes, just because of him being stuck with her like that. He didn't want to be stuck with her. This man really wants to come back to you. This man is still sitting around, Two of Wands, y'all. This man is still sitting around in his quiet time, thinking about you, kind of thinking about what plans he can make. You know, I wish me and her could. I wish me and her could. He's still having thoughts of you. He really is. Six of Wands. This man still thinks of you as his potential to win. Like, maybe I could have won with her. Maybe things could have been better with her. Maybe if I had stuck with her. Maybe if I had still been around with her. Maybe it's still a chance. Like, he's still in love with you. King of Cups. Truly. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. He's still in love with you, y'all. This is something that he's still crazy about you. He's still in love with you. He still thinks of you. He still fantasizes about you. There's really, just in a nutshell, there's still an emotional attachment to you. There's still an in love with you that is there, regardless of what's going on. And he still thinks about, you know, what if I had a future with her? What if we had done this? What if we had done that? Eight of Wands energy. Y'all, that's still the case. This man literally still talks to somebody about being your boyfriend. 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. He's still talking about those times. Secretly, there's somebody that he still will talk to about you. There's somebody quietly that he'll still tell about his times with you, the times y'all spent together, the places y'all went, what y'all did, whatever his hopes were. He's still talking about that. This is still like, think the golden era. Like when somebody that had a golden era in their life, like the point where you know, Michael Jordan, the games where he won the ring, game 6. You know what I'm saying? He's still speaking about those times. Like, man, I remember when me and her, this and that, and I still think about her. He's still talking about you. Like, you're still, we see this 8 of Wands. Not only is he still talking about you, he speaks of you with animation. It's like he's going to perk up when it comes time to talk about you. Like, yeah, I remember. You know, he's going to perk up when it comes to you. 7 of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. This man truly does view you as a loss. Like when you look at the way all of this panned out, the way everything went, how he kind of started to fall apart, the way that the lady just manipulated him back, even though it seemed like he still ain't really caught on to how grimy she is, he still really sees you as a loss. Like, I really took an L. That was a good woman. Like, he never was somebody that didn't know who you were or what your worth was. He really sees this as a loss. Okay? 7 of Pentacles comes through in the reverse. Page of Swords comes through in the upright. He still will fight somebody about you. Like, there's still a deep emotional attachment there. Oh, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. God bless you, girl. And welcome. Welcome to the T-Team, girl. Y'all, Page of Swords energy, he's still on guard as well. Like, there's still a guardedness about him. You know what I'm saying? He's still not letting it. He can't really be as open as he would like to be. And he'll still fight somebody about you, but he's still guarded. Like, he might still try to play tough guy in a way, but there are people that he talks to about you where he really makes it clear, like, you know, I still fight about her. It's places he goes where he still can talk about his true feelings for you. He's still in love with you, girl. It's still at the end of the day, like, the bottom line, 6 of Swords with the Ace of Cups, is like, you was the girl. She knew that too. That's why she started her BS with you. She knew that. She knew what you really was. I got to get him back from over there. She knew that. What I say? Queen of Swords. She knew that. She knew that it was over with. Like, he spent more time with you, he was going to marry you. It was nothing else around it. And he would have stepped into his divinity. Let's talk about what a karmic energy really don't want to see happen. She just didn't want to see him meet his divinity, because that's the reason he was in contact with you anyway. This was supposed to be the moment that he was going to get pulled out of the demonic mess he was in. Or she messed around and pulled that man back over there. Okay? And she's keeping him upset. She's still keeping confusion going on over there, girl. And he's stuck in the house, girl. He's sick. He can't even be out here moving and shaking no more. He's stuck in that situation now, girl. That man can't get out of there and do nothing. It's a damn shame. He can't come out here and celebrate nothing. He's just still in a situation where he sits back and thinks about you. You know what I'm saying? He's just got time now. It's almost weird. It's like true karma. It's like, now that he's sick and got this time to sit still, it's like you're kind of all he thinks about. Because it's like he has time to stop and sit and think. He not wilding out. He got his, you know, he got whatever, if he's sick, whatever's going on, he's got time now to just kind of sit still, maybe take his medication or try to just be quiet, be still, get his life together. And oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Sunflower. Sit here and be quiet and sit in his stillness, girl. Sit in his little man cave and really just think about, I appreciate you, boo, and really just think about how this all played out and the mistake he made. There's nothing else for him to really think on. 4 of Cups comes through in the reverse. You know, he has to accept this. Like, somebody right now, y'all, Divine, that's the biggest thing in his life, is kind of trying to accept the way this all went. To really accept the way this all played out for him, to accept the way this ended up for him. It's like he has to accept it. He has to accept that this really is about him being a coward, about him just being manipulated back into a situation. And now that he's not doing well, he gets to see clear as day, whether he realizes how manipulative she is or not. This man does realize that he's quickly become a burden in his own house. This woman doesn't really want him when he's sick. He was there to make her look good. He was there because she wanted to look like an honest woman. She doesn't want to get stuck now. Like now it's like, oh, I'm stuck being a caregiver. She's not going to be able to get away from him, but she wants to. That's the type of environment he's in now, with a woman that, if given a chance, she'd be across the street somewhere. But, you know, their finances ain't right. She's trapped. She's trapped. All trying to get him away from you. 9 of Pentacles. All trying to get him away from you. Justice. 2 of Cups. And the Star card comes through in the reverse. Y'all, that other lady, she just prayed this shit down to the ground. It's like, whatever curse this lady threw in here, baby. Girl, this lady tore him up, okay? This lady tore him up. This other lady tore him up, okay? If you are new, girl, please go ahead. Do subscribe. Don't be afraid to like the live super chat if you may, girl. Subscribe, okay? Girl, that other lady tore his life up. Do you hear me? Tore his life up. He ain't got control of nothing no more, girl. Ain't got control of a damn thing. Girl, it's getting a little dark over there, low key. It's kind of sad. Like, he doesn't have anyone to take care of him. Queen of Cups in reverse. There is no one to take care of him. And he's stuck in his past. 3 of Wands comes through in reverse. You are one of this man's sweetest memories. Now that he's at a place in his life where, you know, his going out and partying and meeting ladies and whatever mess they was over there engaging in, that part of his life is over. This man is kind of just sitting there wishing for the type of connection that you naturally give, because you're divine, you're a sweetheart. So you become somebody that it's like, oh God, y'all know what I just heard? Oh, now I see why God likes those kinds of women. I literally just heard that. Oh, now I see why God likes those kinds of women. Oh, now I see why God will want me with that type of woman. It's like he didn't get you at first, or he didn't really understand, like, the things that make a wife a true divine energy. He never understood why he needed a wife like that. So he made mistakes. And now he's sitting there alone saying, oh, now I understand what divine means. Oh, now I understand why I would need a woman with a heart like that. He never thought about it before. You know, I had an older man tell me something like that before. Thank you so much, Rashida. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, girl. Oh, God bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, I had an older man tell me, my godfather told me once, that a lot of times, a lot of men don't understand what a wife is until they are sick or until they're older. And then they understand why a woman is supposed to be your friend and why you need a woman that knows God. And he was like, it's unfortunate. A lot of men don't realize that until they get much older. Then they realize that. Then they realize how, you know, how important, why God put divine feminine and divine masculine energies together. These karmic masculines don't realize that until they long over on the other side. That, oh, okay, now they get it. Now they understand why that's the case. Now they understand why that's the case. Now they understand why you need a good woman. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, I've heard that from men many times. Now they get it. Now they get it. Once that judgment card get pulled out, once they get slapped with that judgment, oh, this is why you want a good woman in your life. It hits them. All of a sudden, the bells go off in their man. Oh, this is why you're supposed to have a good woman. Same thing with karmic feminists. When that judgment go off, oh, this is why you want an honest man. Yeah. This is why just dating a dude that looked good, but he was beating you up a line or whatever. This is why that was a bad idea, sis. Okay? 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Some people don't understand divinity until they in hell. To say it in a very short, blunt way. Okay? 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So this man is stuck in a situation where, you know, he kind of just spends his time doing a lot of daydreaming, y'all. This man really miss you, girl. The Magician and 9 of Cups, you know, if he could have it his way, he would come back to you. That's where his fulfillment was. If he could like abracadabra this back to, you know, something that he could appreciate, you know what I'm saying? If he could abracadabra this back to the way he wanted it, that's what he would do. That's what he would do. If he could, you know, wave a little wand around in the air and get things back the way he wanted it, girl, that's what he would do. Okay, but he's in that hermit energy now. He's in that hermit energy now. Ace of Cups. Girl, he's just sitting in that house, girl. Still in love with you. Still wishing 7 of Pentacles that there was a harvest for y'all. Girl, this is loneliness. This man is lonely. Girl, this man is lonely. Girl, he broke. King of Pentacles in reverse. He don't have no money, girl. He ain't got time to do nothing but sit and think about that shit he did, girl. He go to devil, girl. Sit in the house with her ass. Sit in the house with that little demonic bra. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate that. Come on now, Spirit. All right, Miss Spirit. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. I do appreciate you. Yeah, you know, I have a wait list right now, Sunflower, for personal readings. If you wanted to get on that wait list, you could go to DF. You could email me at dftarot@gmail.com. Girl, that man is over there with that little devil, and I'm going to tell you something about her. That little karmic devil, girl. Listen. You know what's so bad about that karmic, though? And I ain't trying to sympathize with nobody, because he shouldn't have been acting a damn fool. So I'm not trying to sympathize. But what I will say is this. The thing that strikes me about her that I don't like is that she always keep a leash on this man. She always only lets him get so far. So he's never really had the opportunity to better himself. He's never really had the opportunity to prove. I mean, I don't want to say he never had the opportunity, because he could stop being a damn fool and he could have gotten his divinity and went and met the Most High and changed his life himself. But obviously he didn't do that. And she's just worked very hard to be a block towards, you know, she's been a karmic, okay? She's done her job. She's done her job. Is done her job. You know what I'm saying? She's done her job to just kind of keep him from any divine energy. And that's I don't want to feel sorry for the man, y'all, but that's some sad shit right there. This woman thought that she would have crushed you by taking this man away. That was actually what she was going for. She was trying to crush you. This woman wanted to hurt you when she took that man away from you. Baby, look at the next card. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes to the bell there. Baby, this lady called judgment on herself. She was trying to hurt you. This woman was like, if I pull him back to his family, 10 of Cups, if I pull him back to his family. Baby, what? Girl, don't you know this man was finna come back over there with you? Queen of Wands. This man was finna come get you. Girl, what stops him? Girl, this man was finna run back and get you, baby. This man was finna try to come back and do a 10-year bid with you. How long? It was a Sunday. Something he was going to try to, he was thinking of coming back there. It was like on a Sunday. Girl, his path got blocked. This man was going to choose you. Girl, what's the heck, girl? The plot thickens. Girl, this man was going to choose you. How long? Because we don't give a damn now, but what we are is nosy. Okay, amen. The Lord is righteous in all his ways and loving towards all he has made. Psalm 44, 45, and 17. So the man got blocked. The man got blocked. He was going to try to come back and grab you. He got blocked. Girl, this man was going to try to come back, like invite you on another date and come back and do 10 more years with you. Freedom and 3 of Swords. Girl, this man did not want you free. That broke his heart when he realized you was gone. Girl, he ain't care for that. Girl, he ain't care for that. He did not care for that. Like when he realized you had just kind of let it drop and just went ahead on. Girl, he didn't care for that. Wasn't nothing that he cared about. This man was going to come back and grab you. The Lovers, babes. This man was going to come back and grab you, boo. Okay? At night. This man was going to try to come back and romance you back into the situation. He really be thinking about you. Like, it gives very much old time sake. Like, he'll be thinking like, man, me and her had some good times. Me and her this, me and her that. As Son said, like, this man was still, he did not want you free. Like, when he saw that you was free, like, it looked like you was gone. You wasn't waiting on him. You didn't give a damn. This ain't nothing that he took laying down. Like, somebody might have thought, well, he doesn't care. Oh, he definitely cared. Now, we finna see what happened. But he definitely cared. This man was going to try to come back and get you, regardless of whatever this Karmic was doing. He wanted to come back and grab you, but baby, the sword and the rose. Ace of Swords. What kind of clarity hit this man, y'all? Wealth? Wealth. And it's not you, it's me. Oh, wait, what's going on? It's not you, it's me. King of Cups. Oh, King of Cups twice. First of all, this man wasn't ready to come back in out the street. Like, this way, let me tell you something. Because somebody, you might have wondered, like, well, what if I had been with him? What if he had been with me? Y'all, if you are new to live, please do go ahead. Do like, do share, okay? Do subscribe. Do super chat if you would like. Y'all, first of all, somebody might not realize. You might wonder, like, if you had chosen to be with him, what would it have been like? It would have been exactly like it was with that other lady. This masculine, he just was kind of like, he would have been with you, but he would have still been outside. And this man knew you wasn't going to deal with that. Like, he knew he needed some money and some stability to be with you. Bright future comes through in reverse. It wasn't finna be no bright future with bro. Like, somebody might have still wondered, like, how am I going to be? You know, what if me and him had been together? He wanted to be with you. He literally wanted to come back and be with you, but he knew he wasn't righteous enough for you. He knew he wasn't righteous enough for you. You know what I'm saying? He would have done it, but he didn't think he could pull it. It's like he didn't think he could be good enough for you consistently. And then his money wasn't right. But he did want a new start with you, y'all. The Fool. He did want a new start with you. Y'all, the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle. This man really wanted to just come get you. Like, whatever she thought she was pulling, thought she was going to hurt you, you still who the man wanted. While she thought she was going to tear you up by bringing the situation how she brought it. Commit to the Lord, whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Proverbs 16:3. It was the Lord that this man, he couldn't commit. He would have had to be a divine masculine to be with you. That's the bottom line. And he would have had to take on those characteristics. More importantly, he would have had to take on that transformation. He would have had to become that man. He would have had to become a divine masculine for you. He would have had to become a righteous man. He would have had to become an honest man. He would have had to become the type of man that comes home every night. Hello. He would have had to become the type of man that wasn't dragging in off cognac at 4 a.m. every day. He would have had to become the type of man that was health conscious. You wouldn't have just sat there and watched him tear himself up health-wise. You know what I'm saying? You would not have just sat there while he self-destructed. He would have had to be a responsible, decent man. You wouldn't have sat there with him through a bad temper. You would have said, we need to get with God. We need to go to a therapist. This lady was using him to a certain extent for her brand. So she sat through a lot of things because she was a karmic. You wasn't going to sit through those things. You would have had expectations. You would have expected him to be on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have had to be a real man of God to be with you. And he just didn't think he could do that. He just didn't think he could do that. We see bold coming through here in the reverse. He knew all that, going out here, adventuring, exploring, ripping and running these streets. He knew you wasn't the woman for that. That's for the streets. That's for them street ladies that he had been dealing with. You wasn't going to tolerate that. And low key, he loved you too much to do it to you. It's like, he would never have made you his wife. He like, you don't want to be my wife. You don't even deserve nothing like that from me. Like, I'm not ready. He would never have done that to you. He wouldn't have put you in that situation because he knew he couldn't live up to what you deserved. Guide our feet into the way of peace. Luke 1:79. This masculine would have had to choose peace to be with you. He would have had to choose peace. He would have had to live by peace. He would have had to become a man that considered peace a mantra of sorts, right? he was not equipped for that. He was not ready for that. Blocked, spams, calls, texts. There was also always a lot of stress in this man's life regarding the idea that he was going to end up blocked. He didn't want you to block him flat out or hate him flat out. This masculine was always afraid that he was gonna ultimately make you hate him. He always was afraid of that. Like, if I was to get with her for real 100%, marry her for real 100%, which his heart wanted to do, it was like, she's going to end up hating me. It'll become a situation where I never even hear from her again. We'll mess around and we'll never be cool again. Like, we won't even be able to have. He didn't want to lose you because he knew I'm not going to be able to be what she expects or deserves. I don't want this to become a situation where I just never hear from her again. So this masculine was peace. He knew you was a representative of peace. He knew you was a representative of the light. He knew he couldn't be with you and be dark energy. He knew he couldn't do that. This man had so much paranoia about you. He had so much paranoia about you because it was like, I just keep hearing Fabergé. You were precious cargo to him. It was always like, I don't want to mess around and like make her hate me. He was making promises to you and all of that. He was playing games with you, but there was still a level of, he wouldn't come all the way in with you. Like, it was more that he could have done that he wouldn't do because he knew if he couldn't fulfill it, he didn't want to be that to you. Like, he didn't want to end up disappointed. He didn't want to put you here. 9 of Swords. He never wanted to put you here. He never wanted to create an environment for you where you were miserable or staying up late nights or crying. He didn't want that. And he knew he wasn't really on shit. Like, he knew he couldn't, I love you, I want you around, but I'm not finna behave. Like, that was a big part of who he was. That was a big part of who he was. 9 of Cups. He didn't want to put you in a space where he was happy or he was fulfilled because, of course, he's going to be fulfilled. He with you. That's what he wanted to be doing. But this would have been him. 9 of Cups. I got her. I'm cool. This would have been you. Because low-key, he wasn't going to act right. He was going to be tramping in and out of the house. And you was going to be stressed out, upset. He always kind of, even though he wanted you, when he fantasized about y'all and what y'all could be, this was the fantasy he was getting. Like, I'm going to be happy to have her around and she's going to hate having me around because I don't think I'm ready to act right. No matter how old this man is, he didn't want to act right. Though he had all the love for you in the world, he didn't think, he was like, I can't, I'm not going. He always was like, she's going to be able to look between the lines. She's going to be able to look between the lines and see me for who I am. And I'm not good enough for her. Like, that was always an issue. Temperance in reverse. He didn't think he could balance it out. He figured that no matter how it went, he was going to get thrown out by you. Hourglass energy. Y'all, he figured that you lost, discarded, reduced. He didn't think you would really even keep him. Y'all, if you are new, please go ahead and do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the room, girl. And when you do, thumbs up the live. Super chat if you main, girl. Subscribe. Okay, we would love to have you join the T-team, baby. And it was always like, he just felt like he needed more money to be with you. But I'm going to tell you what I hear about this. Because it's like, oh, he wanted to have the right money for you. He wanted to have the right money for you. He wanted to be able to provide for you. But it's more to it than that. Low-key, this man wanted money to be with you because this man, he kind of pays for his irresponsibility. So it's kind of giving like, maybe he didn't come home last night, but all your tires just got rotated and he paid the rent for the next month before you got a chance to, so you get to keep, any bills you was going to pay for next month, he paid them early. So now you get to keep all your money for next month. And while you're thinking of what a sweet man he is, you kind of notice that it's 4 o'clock and he's still not home. He wanted to be able to afford to disappoint you. Wow. He couldn't afford to disappoint you. And I mean that literally, like in terms of currency. He couldn't afford to disappoint you. He didn't have enough money. He didn't have enough money. He felt that he didn't have enough money to gloss over the way that he really is. being with you, he needed more money. He would have needed more money to make it appear that he was righteous. Baby, that just blew my hair back. High priestess of the earth, girl. Here go that witch again. Girl, that witch coming through with the Akashic records and the moon card. Come on, sis. Baby, that lady changed the trajectory of his life. And I don't even know if he realized it, girl. That lady changed the trajectory of his life. Do you hear me? That witch was like, I got something for that ass. He needs to do a cord cutting on her. Because she was not playing. That lady said, I'm going to turn this shit upside down. If it's the last thing, revenge. Gots to pay back. Okay? That ain't right. I don't know. Okay? Come on now. Clingy. And the grave. You know, this man is in a very needy space as a result of the blowback that he got from old girl, baby. She wasn't playing no games with him. This man's in a very needy space. And I'm going to tell you the truth. He is missing you like nobody's business. This man is feeling like y'all are in soulmate energy. And he just really wants you to balance him out. If this man could have you back, you would never be able to get rid of him. But I'm telling you, him not having the money to basically almost kind of pay you to be blind to his bullshit, which is just ghetto and disgusting and trifling. You'll hear from him again. Like, he's going to want to try to see what he can do. If there's anything, you'll let him be. Okay? They are waiting for you. He's still hoping. Is there some kind of way you'll let me be in your life? Is there some kind of way that I could be a part of your life? Is there some kind of way that you'll take me back? Is it, he's still thinking that way, but this man over there, he in a fix. He in a bind. You're not finna accept him. 4 of Cups energy. You're not finna accept that man. He's in a fix. He's in a bind. He's in a bind. He's in a fix. Girl, you ain't finna bother with that shit. 2 of Cups. You're looking for someone real, okay? You're looking for someone that what he doesn't understand is nobody wants to be attached to somebody with all that shit, all that baggage. Nobody wants to be attached to that, and you don't have to be attached to that. You're a good woman. You don't have to be attached to that. You don't have to accept, oh, he's willing to take his mask off for me. He's willing to tell me the truth about all this shit that's been going on. Girl, nobody cares what's been going on. It's just about you don't want to do that. You don't have to do that. It's good men. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put up with his mess. Baby, your destiny is so much greater than what he's talking about. And he's still hung up on you and stuck on you, baby. He done got stuck in that mess he in. He's not going to be able to get out. You have been preserved by the Most High. Girl, maybe his little situation over there with her will improve. Maybe she'll start going to get his medications a couple of hours early or something like that. Okay? But right now, your space, your position in all this is like you just kind of want space. You want to be left alone. You kind of don't care. Like, you moved on. When you saw it was time to move on, you moved on. You accepted the fact that he was stuck in what he was in, 10 of Pentacles. You peeped it and you just got out the way. You're like, well, he's stuck in that. I don't see him being able to get out of that no time soon. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones, Proverbs 16 and 24. But what you do have to understand is that the words that you were speaking to this masculine, the words that you spoke a lot of life into him. You had a lot of vitality. You had a lot of godly energy. You had a lot of light. And this man was getting so much love and light from you that you're just not going to be somebody that he can forget. And, he going to have to go on and live with that, y'all. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building. And when you do, girl, I invite you to hit that bell so you can be here every single time. Me and the Tea team are off up in here, getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages. Hey, baby, if you would like to check out any of my other channels, girl, The lecture channel, girl, that we are currently building, girl, subscribe to QHW26. You can find the link on this channel. If you want to subscribe to my romantic manifestation, tarot reading, petitions, pretty princess promises and prosperity petitions channel, girl, we do sensual manifestation, beautiful reads. That is our goddess sanctuary, girl. That is on this page as well. Subscribe to pretty princess promises and prosperity petitions, girl. We keep it very feminine over there. Okay, also, if you would like to get a personal reading from me, girl, dftarot@gmail.com, girl, to get on that wait list. Also, girl, if you are still in the building, girl, go on and put a, what is it, girl? Is it 159.18 in the comment section? Because I think, girl, no, is it 149.26, girl? I don't know. Girl, in the comments, I think it was hour, girl, 149 minutes, girl, since I said what I said. Girl, I don't even be knowing, girl. Y'all know me. Y'all know once we get past a certain minute, girl, I don't be knowing what's going on no more. Okay, also, if you would like to, go ahead and make a little love offering to this channel, girl. DF Tarot T at Cash App or PayPal or Super Chat, okay? And as always, y'all already know we're going to be back. I ain't even got to tell y'all. As always, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.